the fuck? A nigga can't do something for his mama and shit? God damn, nigga. What's the word, man? Yo, Jay. Jay. The fuck? Yo. Yeah, nigga, fuck. A nigga can't do something quick for his mama and shit? God damn, nigga.
Nigga got 5 G's for the antennas.
Yeah, man. Well, I end up seeing. Yeah. Bang, bang, nigga. I shot you down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. Like, shit. Niggas eating late, but it's all good. Gonna put in some pain tomorrow. Burn this shit right the fuck off.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, nigga. What's the word? On what? On a betting thing? On a betting? Oh yes, so that they be doing bets over there.
Now you can join a seller. You can win what they pick winners.
Oh, okay. Good for her. What she got?
She won a win with Spider-Man #1.
Mm-hmm.
And she won a Spawn #2.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, bro, she won a Spawn #2.
Alright, you looked up the values for them?
Not really like that.
Okay. But alright, so I'm glad you end up saying Spawn, right? There's 2 things I want to touch on too, but no diddy. But when you end up saying Spawn, do you know the history on Spawn, like his comic?
Not even. I seen the movie. Nigga went to hell and came back.
Alright, so basically it's like this. The nigga was in the military, right? Then he became special ops.
Let me grab my shit so I can get right.
Alright, do your thing. And let me know when you're ready. No diddy. I gotta charge a max. Of course you attempt. Yeah, so basically the history of Spawn, right, is like this. The nigga is a motherfucker where he was in the military, right?
Yeah.
And then he became special ops. I think he was like Army Ranger. He became special ops Army Ranger and shit like that. Or he was I think he was Navy SEALs, one of them shits. Like he graduated, he went, yada yada yada. And then he became in somebody where it is now. He started working for this guy. I forgot the guy's name, the white guy. But here's the thing though. Here's the thing though, Jay. You can hear me? The white guy, right? He's connected to the juice box people. So the juice box person end up having Spawn doing a lot of mercenary and covert secret missions and shit like that. And
that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure some weird shit like that.
Yeah, hold on. So the juice box nigga, he ended up sending the nigga on Spawn. That's not his real name, but his name is Al, the black dude, witching. If you look at it, yeah, exactly. On missions to take out his enemies and witching it. But listen, it was his enemies. It was his enemies. But he was end up.
was acting like it was normal niggas.
No, he was acting as though they were big militia motherfuckers that was coming against the United States of America.
But they was just coming for his ass.
Exactly. No, they weren't coming for his. Actually, yes, they were. They were coming for his ass. But how they were coming for his ass, they were blocking what it was he was going to start creating. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. And that's where he blackmailed Spawn.
No, he didn't blackmail Spawn. So Al, he wanted out of the military because of his wife, and all the time she wanted a family. But because the nigga was in the military for so long, he was around a lot of equipment and taking a lot of medication. You know, them shots where they end up making them military niggas take and shit like that. That it made the nigga sterile, right?
Yeah.
So the nigga couldn't end up producing any seeds at all to her. So what had ended up becoming of that shit now is later on, the blackmail, what you talking about now, Al went to the nigga and said, yo, I want out, yada, yada, yada. The nigga said, yo, you dare think as though you gonna go against me, da, 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 you gonna step out and leave me and shit like that? Like, I was the one that made you. I was the one that got you out from the special unit, whatever unit he was in the military, right? He said, I was the one that was giving you 8 figures. Them motherfuckers was paying you 6 and 7 figure jobs. And if you was lucky, you was only getting 6. Because after taxes, like, you got to read the comic, but I'm going to break down what the comic was saying. Like, the motherfucker was going hard on Al, like, making the nigga look like you was just a nigga. Like, you just a nigga. You just a nigga. Like, you nothing. Like, I was the one that's feeding you and your family. So the nigga said, you know what? All right, cool. You could get out on this one last mission. And what you think that mission was? A setup mission. Exactly. So he did the mission, and the whole lineup was now the niggas who he went to go kill, they didn't even end up having beef with this nigga at all. So
they was there to kill him.
Yes, they was there to kill him. And he and
all set up, just like how these niggas work in real life.
Exactly. So the juice bar nigga, he end up dropping down saying, yo, da 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 da, this nigga's coming after y'all, da 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 da. I need y'all to go ahead and be prepared. He's a real serious hitter and shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is his background. This is what he looks like. He sent the niggas fouls on the nigga, like fouls, like his whole background. And
that's what they do, bro. They act like they fucking with you still while they made a whole nother deal with the enemy.
Exactly. So the niggas end up, doing their thing to Al, but Al end up getting out of there. He killed all of them. Long story short. I think the nigga name was Winston, some shit like that. I might be getting the name wrong, but I know his last name was a juice box person. So the nigga Al shows up back to the juice bar nigga and said, yo, like, what's going on? Like, they was all waiting for me. Like, they expected me to come here. Like, this ain't no coincidence. Trying to get at the nigga and tell the nigga, like, yo, I think we got a fucking snake in here. But the only person that knew I was doing this mission was you. So how the fuck everybody else knew about this shit? So the nigga's like, yo, you questioning me? Like, how dare you fucking question me and all this other rest of shit? Like, this was your last mission, and I made sure this last mission, what it was, you was getting at least like 8 fucking figures on it, plus a bonus on it too. So the nigga's like, all right, cool. So if it wasn't you, then we gotta figure out who it is. But I'm out though. And the nigga's like, yo, you out. But did I tell you could leave though? Nigga, I'll turn around like, what the fuck you said? Like, nigga, you said this is gonna be my last mission and you're gonna end up paying me out. And that's it. So now it came up now, the niggas what he killed, right?
He thought he was gonna die.
Yes, he thought he was gonna die. So the niggas what he killed, they end up having backup niggas there. So the nigga Winston or Wilson, whatever his name was, he called the niggas and told the niggas like, yo, the nigga's on his way. He called me, he was already on his way here. So these niggas already waiting there. And Winston's people is there with the niggas and they end up killing the nigga Al. So the nigga goes to hell, and he goes to hell because what they end up teaching you in the forms of the Christianity Crusades, they end up teaching niggas what? That how all your shits them are going to end up getting absolved, right?
Yeah.
So when the nigga was in the military, what was he doing? He was killing niggas. That's a sin. Now, it also gets back into the whole nother thing of it too. He was working for the nigga Wilson or whatever the fucking nigga name was, right? So he's killing people for that nigga too. It's a sin.
So hold on. So the devil sent him back because it was this nigga had fucked up on the devil too. So he sent Spawn back to go get him.
Nah, La Bocha.
The devil want him gone too.
Nah, La Bocha.
The devil sent him back on another mission.
He sent exactly the second part. He wanted him to do another mission. So he sent the nigga back. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna send you back to your family, yada yada yada. You know, you're gonna go back to Earth. You know, but you gotta go ahead and be the leader of my army, of my militia, because I've been watching you for a hot minute. Just like the same way how the juice box nigga was watching the nigga. So the nigga send the nigga back, but you know the stipulations in those contracts. He sent the nigga back, but he didn't send the nigga back in a whole. He sent the nigga back fucked up, disfigured, the same way how he died.
Yeah.
So.
Remember, the devil can't make man, so you gotta come back out of
Yeah, so.
However you go to hell, that's how you gonna live.
Exactly. So the nigga.
And it's fucked up. That's why they fucking take out our organs and shit.
Well, that's another story for a whole nother thing.
It doesn't affect you because you're already dead. So your spirit is already intact, and then they take it out your body. That's not your spirit.
Yeah, but it's still connected to your spirit, though. It's still your essence.
Yeah, but remember, it's gone already. Whatever is keeping that alive is gone from it. Remember, if the tree dies, the tree just get rotten. The spirit already gone from it. It's already gone out of it.
Agreed.
But if they keep you alive and cut out your shit, then before the spirit leaves, it's gonna leave wounded, I think.
Maybe. But there was yeah, man. So you know,
Hold on. Not to cut you off again. I think that's why you got those spirits that haunt the earth. The ones that was tortured because they wasn't killed on time. While they was getting killed, they was getting disfigured and shit was getting messed up. And when the soul died, the soul died tormented. So it's still roaming.
Yeah, I was just about to say that last part.
Yeah, so
Tormented.
When you go in peace, it's like you're going in peace, you die in peace.
Yeah, because getting back to that stuff now, when people die, right? All right. So when a man and a woman die, they you know they sew up the woman's vagina and her asshole, right? And they sew up a man's asshole too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's to the how no gases and stuff like that escape. So, because you gotta remember, when you die, they gotta go ahead and shuffle out your organs now, and then pump you full of that fucking embalming fluid. That's why here it goes back into a whole nother thing too we was talking about before. The 13 richest families, what do they end up owning, and what do they end up manipulating? The insurance companies. But most.
Look how many people die in this new cemetery. So what happens to the people that die? They just bury on top of them.
Hey man, hey, that's I could say something about that, but that's gonna get into a whole long insurance. Yeah, but they end up owning the insurance companies, right? And what the, yeah, and what do the insurance companies own? The fucking funeral homes. Exactly.
Where your social go to? When you go to your social, it's a whole 360. These niggas is crazy, son.
It's a whole mind rape.
How you got beef with God, bro, that you just kidnap everything he got and just confiscate it? Like, you don't think they think this shit is. That's why, you can't even feel sorry for them niggas, son.
You can't. How can you? And why can you?
Why should you?
That's the part too. I'm supposed to feel sorry for a nigga that was their ancestors was incarcerating my family and shit like that for generations.
How do you feel sorry for somebody that was made to acknowledge you?
That's the part too.
Yeah, bro, they was literally made to acknowledge us.
You know, these motherfuckers.
Tell you in your face. Them niggas will tell you a slave.
Yo, it goes back into the conversation what I told you I was having with people, man. Like, yo, you see how you want motherfuckers to buy the books?
Yeah.
I want motherfuckers to fucking wake up and buy properties in the neighborhood, dude. I want Black and Spanish people to wake the fuck up and buy properties in your fucking neighborhood. Instead of fucking go ahead and say, yo, all right, cool, I got some money now, I'm gonna move out the hood or whatever the case is, I'm gonna move in these white people neighborhood. These people don't want y'all there, dude. They never wanted y'all there.
You don't gotta move on the white people. You just gotta move somewhere rural where it's already
Yeah, agreed. But where?
Once they're already in, just keep building that and just hold on to that.
Agree.
The mindset in the hood is already too far down. You gotta wait so many years for it to come back up. It's too gone, bro.
Agree, but here's the thing, though.
The hood is gone, and then it's funny.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay, so, like, low class people, like our people, low class is just too much in the gutter. Middle class people is just too much bullshit. It's like black people and white people body. No, white people and black people body. And then the high class people is manipulated. They get used. So it's like it's no win. It's no win. It's like, you know, unless you go to a middle class neighborhood where you see blacks, Hispanics, and you start doing things together, like go fishing and start building the neighborhood where the kids can play, like have workshops and stuff, and start doing it like that. That way it'll work. But to start from the bottom or even try to start at the top, it's like the top niggas is too bougie and the bottom niggas is too ignorant.
But
so the only way to do it is a middle class Hebrew neighborhood, bro. Israelite neighborhood.
But this is why I say I would disagree with that, because when it comes down to that, I agree with exactly everything what you said. How everybody looks at everybody in every class and stuff like that. But when it comes down for when it comes down for the economic parts, though, I would say this: these white people don't want you in their neighborhoods, right? Because if they wanted you,
that's excluded already. That's X'd out. We're not talking about.
Yeah. But this is the thing: they don't want y'all there, but y'all still move there. And this is the thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
This one. I heard.
You talking on their behalf. You talking on the Oreo behalf.
Yeah, I'm talking on the swirl's behalf, all of that stuff, and our behalf too, and their behalf. I'm talking about everybody in general.
Okay.
So it's like, all right. So this is the thing: when all these people them now, you see the gentrification will end up happening. All the people them left New York. A lot of people left New York and moved to Atlanta, right? Everybody's in fucking yeah. Everybody did that migration shit like what, 7-10 years ago, whatever the fuck the case was.
Not even like 6 plus.
Nah, it was longer than that. Cause remember all
the mass migration happened like during and after COVID.
No, it was before. Remember, everybody left when Obama was still in office. When property value went up, like niggas couldn't afford houses and shit like that out here.
Nigga, that's what I'm saying. That's when you had this shit on Fulton open up. That's when you had all these white people start really, really coming. Because they was in Bushwick, they were coming from Williamsburg, and they was at Bushwick, now they in our neighborhood.
Yeah, but that's what I'm getting at. So everybody left, boom, boom, boom. Just hear me out. And I'm gonna let you drop your 2 cents. Just hear me out. Niggas left, boom, boom, boom. They went to go ahead and move into these neighborhoods. Because if you look up too, Young Thug and his people's they were also doing a lot of robberies in a lot of classes in the middle class neighborhoods and the upper class neighborhoods. That's why I'm saying I'm gonna disagree with you on, because you gotta fix the bottom first. I'm gonna deviate real quick. You gotta fix the bottom first before you go ahead and move to the middle and the top. Because if you don't fix the bottom, right, you ain't gonna end up having proper structure. The bottom is gonna collapse. So what that means now?
What if you have a better mindset, but you just in the bottom, you find a chance to leave the bottom. You don't have to work with the same mindset as you, because you won't be fucking. You won't die of stress, bro.
And I agree with that. But you just point out a point. I'm gonna work with motherfuckers that got the same mindset like me. Agreed. That you just answered the whole fucking problem right there. You think I'm gonna go ahead and work with a nigga that be like, yo, I don't like these niggas over there. Like, these niggas think it's so they better than niggas. They trying to uplift the neighborhood and shit. But this is what I'm getting back. I'm gonna get back to the point what I was talking about. Where everybody left and shit, they moved to Atlanta and all these other shit. These niggas was down there doing fucking break on B&Bs and shit like that, breaking in niggas' houses and all these other rest of shit, right? Tying niggas up, killing niggas, and these is middle class neighborhoods and top notch neighborhoods where motherfuckers don't want y'all niggas there, but y'all niggas came. Now here's how the tables flip. These niggas, all these yokels came from Ohio, Oklahoma, and all this shit. Niggas with money came to New York, and what they end up doing? They gentrified fucking New York to they fucking liking. These motherfuckers end up finding corner stores and end up seeing, yo, what's a bacon, egg, and cheese? Yo, these niggas got this here. You see these niggas on social media posting all this shit all the time.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Yes. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying now. We don't want the motherfuckers here, but they don't want us in their neighborhood. So how the fuck you but here's the thing. How the fuck you fix the problem? You gotta fix the problem from the ground, my G, because if you don't fix the problem, the same motherfuckers that you leaving from the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna come in your fucking neighborhood and start kicking in your fucking door, nigga.
That's true.
They're gonna come kicking your fucking door. You can't say, yo, I'm leaving this problem, right? To go ahead and go live with these fucking Caucasian motherfuckers that don't want that don't want me there.
Of course.
And then when
and in the future they ain't gonna want us back here either.
Exactly. So what are they doing? You got to look at the master plan. You say, all right, we're gonna let these niggas live over here, and then we're gonna move into their neighborhoods, make it convenient for us, because these niggas already established the establishment for us. So then
That's why I said. Remember I told you yesterday, if the tables turned, I wouldn't want to get caught out of New York.
yeah. But
It's crazy. It's like when I left home, you can pick up, and when you pick up, I can leave home.
exactly. But this is what I'm saying. Like we got the structured mindset, and this is what I'm saying with you. I agree with you. Like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna go talking to.
I agree with you too, because the way you put it makes so much sense.
I'm not gonna go talk to a crackhead and say, yo, let's go ahead and build a fucking neighborhood when this nigga gonna take my fucking tools, money, and fucking equipment and go smoke the shit out. I'm gonna talk to a nigga like.
Wait to get paid. Even niggas that just want to work just to get paid. They're not working with you. They're just working for you. Type shit.
Exactly, but still,
I don't like shit like that.
but still at the same time, guess what? You pointed out a valid point. We see through them motherfuckers. So what we gonna end up doing? We gonna expedite them out of our fucking neighborhood. What they helped to build us with, we don't want them in our community with. Because why would we have them there if only they only have one objective? So the only objective we gonna need them for is just to work.
Bro. You make sense. You know why? Because these Chinese niggas right here on the corner, we can't go to fucking Chinatown and buy nothing. We should have fucking protest these niggas out the gate. We should have never allowed them to come by.
But this is the thing. Listen, I'm not blaming the Asians because I love my Asian brothers. Well, who would?
But you know what it is with me? I don't stand for people that take policy together and look down on the group of people that help them throughout so much.
Of course.
From people that they take a side with.
We gave them niggas millions of dollars. We pump money into their business.
Even from what the country is, what the country did to the black man, and for the black man to fight so hard to get every race of people here, and niggas are still looking down on the black man, it's crazy. You still don't even allow them niggas to come to your school or buy a house in your neighborhood, bro. But black man's the reason he was allowed to even come to America.
Jay, I agree with you, but
and then they take side with the nigga that was racist against the man that helped them come here.
Jay, I agree with you. Here's the thing though. Remember I said, you see how I move. I follow the money, right? So I got this real estate book. I got several real estate books I read that end up teaching me the real estate game. And I just want to interject. I'm gonna let you continue to finish, my G. These motherfuckers, right? I don't blame the fucking Chinese and any other fucking kind of race. The only people I blame is the same motherfuckers. Guess who? Consider themselves to be a minority. There's no way in hell a white man could end up considering himself to be a minority when they're the ones that created the curriculum and the system and the laws and all that shit.
I know what you're saying, Phil.
But hold on.
Not to cut you off. What I'm saying is the man that came here through the fight of the black man knows what the oppressor been doing to the black man, but he don't give a fuck. He just side on the white man's side. So he sided with the man that's making it hard for the black man, even though the black man had to fight that nigga to get you here.
Agreed. Listen.
So you still turn your cheek to the black man. You know the black man don't understand because of what his slave master did, because you know we still in our slave master.
Agreed. I'm not disagreeing with you. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you, Jay. I'm just trying to open up your horizons or something. I'm not disagreeing with you, my G.
I know I'm here. I just had to get that out.
Yeah, 100%. So look, who the fuck owns up most of the real estate in New York?
Chinese.
No. I'm gonna break this down to you. Who owns most of that, my G, is the same motherfuckers. Who owns Chase? Who owns Chase? Who owns Chase?
The small hats.
All right, the juice bar people, right? So
remember these other niggas have investments.
Yes, listen. Yes, I know. Just listen. So I'm just asking the questions. They own the banks, right? So what happens now? So you got to go take a loan out, right? You got to go get permission, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna get the last. I'm gonna get the last as a black man.
You're not gonna get it at all because we don't want you to end up having anything in your community.
But I might give it to you last if you a bootleg.
Yeah, if you're a motherfucker that's doing some shit where it is you helping to bring out your community on terms where there's now we could infiltrate this shit and buy this shit back for less than $1, I'm gonna let you go ahead and pump that shit. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying. Like all of the let's go back to the Chinese Asians you end up saying, right? Like they have to go ahead and get approval from these people, the juice bar people, to go ahead and build these establishments in the community, in black communities.
At least they not black.
Yes, but listen, and it goes back into the next thing now too. Now when a black person want to go ahead and go into their neighborhoods, right? We can't go into Asian neighborhoods. We can't go in. Yeah, we can't go into Arab neighborhoods. We can't go into the juice bar neighborhoods. Definitely can't.
Every neighborhood we go in, they wondering what you're doing in the neighborhood.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
But listen. Let's excluding all of that. We're gonna focus on the money. We can't go into their neighborhoods. Why? Because we still need permission to go ahead and set up an establishment. Exactly. So I'm saying I'm not upset with them. They're just following protocol because listen, their hands was forced. Because when they said they wanted to go ahead and set up business, you can look this up. And I'm gonna let you read one of these books I have. When they said they wanted to set up business.
All right, look from this perspective though. Look from this perspective. On every piece of the planet where you see a light-skinned group of people, the black-skinned people is pushed to the back.
Agreed.
So and the root comes from the people that's pushed to the back.
Agreed. That comes back to the structure we talking about. Yes, agreed.
So why they acting like they never learned nothing from us in the beginning? Wow.
Because this is
also mind game.
Because this is where I'm getting at with it now too. Now you can look it up, and I'm gonna let you read one of the books. They wanted when they first came to America, whatever. They wanted to start their businesses in these white European establishments, these neighborhoods, right? And what did the white people what did they end up saying? They said, no, we're gonna have y'all go in the coons neighborhood, the niggas neighborhoods, right? So that was the whole justification. So when you end up saying like, yo, you don't like them or however you feel against them, I don't want to quote you wrong, my G. Apologies if I do. Is how the simple fact of it is that how they're forced as well too, because they're indoctrinated onto the same slavery as well too. But when you say it now, it comes back into the bougie era when you talk about with the middle class. They feel as though they're better than us. So when it comes down to them now, when it comes down to us now trying to go ahead and have business in their neighborhoods, like the Asian neighborhood and the Arab neighborhood, we gotta get approval from their people, and their people gotta get approval from the juice bar people. It's a different kind of life set because all they just got to go ahead and do is get approval just from the juice bar people. They're not coming to us.
Yeah, I'm saying true facts. Now we got to go through 2 doors.
And if one door closed, you got to start all the way back over.
But it's a trick. They never try to give it back to us, bro. They know where it all comes from, but they know that they give it back, it'll all backfire on them. What's the point of putting in all that work to give it all back? That's how they thinking.
Exactly. That's why it goes back into what you were saying. Like, yo, I'm gonna end up giving you some shit.
We gotta like rewind back to like the art of war. We gotta do some shit. We gotta be smart with this shit.
Yeah, art of war. I'm happy that you said that, nigga. That's my favorite dude right there. No Diddy, Sun Tzu, nigga. You gotta study your enemy. Once you like.
We got one chance. Yeah, we got one chance to do one thing. If we fail, that's it, bro.
Look at things. Look at things from a point of view, right? You know cars, right? I know cars. How the fuck we know cars? We study this shit, right?
That's a fact.
You don't know something by not studying this shit or practice shit. I never met a motherfucker that end up saying, yo, I know how to fight, and they end up telling me, yo, Phil, I'ma fuck you up. And then when they say they want to fuck me up and shit like that, these niggas can't even throw a fucking punch a day in their fucking life, or they can't even take a fucking punch. Yeah. Because why? They never studied. They never studied. Yeah, it's all good to end up having free will. It's all good to end up having a strong mindset. But it's a different thing from yeah, exactly. It's a different thing from going against a motherfucker that was trained and studied this shit. You get what I'm saying? If you train and studied on some shit, my nigga, you know how to basically end up reading things. Like, for instance, a lot of psychologist people, they know how to end up telling a lot of tales with how people them is moving, doing, saying, whatever the case is, or however it is they're feeling. Because they had to go through studies of this indoctrinated shit that they basically had to end up being forced to study.
Psychology. I know when a nigga's lying. I can tell what he's looking and how he's trying to manage whenever he's telling you, whenever he finishes this conversation, a person always does something after every lie that they say. He's talking to somebody.
Exactly.
Is the truth, or they shy, or they you know, somebody has a way of exposing itself.
I agree with you, and that's the whole thing. Like, we like, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you when you gotta study a motherfucker, because these people programmed us. They studied us in Africa. They studied us from afar. And here's the next thing too. You want to know why?
You know what, they just knew that we were too smart and they had to dumb us down.
Of course, how did they dumb us down? They separated us. They divided us.
Shit out of us.
Yeah, that too.
Beat the shit out of us.
They beat the shit out of us. They raped us in front.
That's beating.
Yeah, they raped. That's beating. That's psychological abuse. To where it is now, a lot of women is more dependent on public assistance and Uncle Sam's tip, dude. They rather suck the tip of that nigga shit just in order to end up saying, yo, they're surviving. But yet
when, how did you come up with that one? Why would you want to attack us with that? Why didn't you just attack somebody else?
Because you pointed out this point days ago, my G. I feel you. You pointed out a point valid. You heard me? You hear me?
I hear you, big bro, and that's what I'm saying. Things is crazy because they don't got their eyes open. Why would people attack us that much?
Because you pointed out the point a long time ago, Jay. Niggas is too fucking friendly. Niggas open up their doors to every fucking body, my G.
Yeah, them spirits. Niggas don't even know it's spirits.
You open up your doors to everybody. My nigga, you think, listen, anybody come knocking at my doors anytime, and I get a text message or some shit like that from you telling me, yo, I'm gonna be pulling up and show up at your door, whatever the case is, I'm not answering this shit. Because you wanna know why? You're not invited. That's just
bad spirits and shit.
Yeah.
Like that shit.
Like, cause now just think about it. A stranger, I open up my door now, it's a stranger or whatever the case is, and I'm not expecting any company. If niggas not telling me they're not coming by, my nigga, I don't want to be anywhere near you. I'm not opening up my door because
It's gonna be mad awkward.
Yeah. I'm looking at nigga like, fuck you here for?
Words, nigga. What's the topic?
Like, unless you here for an emergency, my nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, you need help? You know what I'm saying? Like, you here, like, the fuck you come here to fuck? Like, I ain't got time. Like, most of the time I'm always working this side, dude. Like, I ain't got time for the bullshit. Like, but it goes back, man. Look, these motherfuckers, they went to Asia and they raped the Asian people too. They went to India. Do you know Indian people are, yeah. Do you know Indian people is not as brown as they are now? The motherfuckers is black. Them niggas rape them niggas too.
Yeah, I know, but they love them. You don't see that little Indian nigga in the fucking White House with them niggas? Them niggas pumping in that nigga. That nigga's a bozo ass nigga.
Dude.
That nigga's a bootlicker, boy.
What you expect? You want to know why? Because them niggas got the noose around that nigga, and that guy's neck too.
Them niggas hate niggas, bro.
I know.
Niggas love the white man, bro. Them niggas, that's why you see Indian niggas that contracts with the white people to work in offices, bro. They got contracts, bro, to sell gas in America. Them niggas got a relationship because they know the Indian niggas is bootlickers, bro.
Yeah, yo, talking about.
Niggas don't give a fuck, bro.
Yo,
niggas call us honkies, bro.
Yo, that's just true. I want to change subject, but I want to say this real quick. Yo, did you see Germany just end up putting out an emergency talking about gas and stuff like that and oil? They just put out an emergency saying that how they started it today, that they're forcing all of their people in Germany to focus on
less gas?
No, not use less gas, use more electrical stuff, like electrical vehicles and stuff like that, and public transportation and like kinetic energy, like bikes and stuff like that too, or skateboards to get where it is they got to go ahead and go to, or electric scooters. Because if you can look up each country's oil reserves, and Germany own is very low. The only country that has the most is Japan. Japan has an oil reserve of like 200 or something for for a long while. So Japan has enough oil to last them for 200 and something years. Yeah, it's an oil reserve they had, because you gotta remember a lot of shit them is
Venezuela got the biggest oil reserve in the
no.
world. They got more than, you know how much trillions of barrels of oil is in the Middle East? What they niggas is trying to get in Palestine?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Well, not even in Palestine. It's in this fighting right now.
Iran.
You know how much it's 500. I think it's 500 trillion barrels of oil over there. And that's what they killing everybody for.
Yeah, but
they know that it's there.
Yeah, but
Venezuela has more oil than that.
Yeah, but they excluded them though from what I basically not Google. I used Duck for. I did the search engine, and they excluded them. They're excluded because they're at war right now. They don't have. Right now. They don't have any technology, my G. All of their service is down. They don't have no way in communicating with the outside world. No emails, no text messages.
I believe you.
So
I believe you. I would love to live in a world like that.
So right now, their oil reserve compared to the other nations, because you got to remember, all right, it's their oil reserves, right? So obviously they could tap into it because it's on their territory. But other nations that depends on them, that's what I basically looked up. They America has I think 96 years, and Japan has 200 and something years of oil reserve. Japan is the only one that's up there right now.
Yeah, but if they get 200 something years, what's gonna happen after that's dried up?
Well,
they're not looking at the future.
Yeah, no, because
people are crazy, man.
Yeah, because Germany only end up having, I think I think it's in double digits. I think it said Germany has 15 years of oil reserve, and England is the one that has the least. England has 5 years of oil reserve. So Germany right now is forcing all of their citizens to basically end up using public transportation, all that stuff. Because right now, if you look at it, they just raised gas. Gas is like $3, almost close to $4 now. Gas is like $3. Yeah, like I gotta go get gas tomorrow. Gas is like what, $3.80 something now, dude. That shit almost close to $4 fucking dollars, dude. Give that shit. And Trump saying this war is not gonna be over not till fucking watch till summer. We're gonna destroy them, nigga. Yeah, he said watch till summer or some shit like that.
Didn't he just apologize? Didn't he just stop the war?
I don't know about when the fuck he said that, because I know I just end up seeing some shit with him today. He talking about.
Yeah, this little bitch ass. I just seen a video saying the nigga trying to stop the war because Putin said something.
So I didn't. Well, how long ago was that? Because when I saw this was earlier this AM when he was talking about.
Yeah, I just seen it right now.
So yeah, that's probably something new then. It's probably something new. Because when I saw this AM, he was saying that how watch till the summertime, nigga. By the summertime, gas is gonna be fucking like $8, nigga, and you gonna get fucked up out the office, nigga. Them niggas gonna impeach your ass like Bill Clinton, nigga. You gonna be gone.
Nah, they gonna beat his ass. Trying to get me a slug.
nigga gonna end up having gas to like $10, dude. Anybody got time for that shit, dude? $10, $15, nigga.
Yo, you heard what them little niggas said? You know how young them little niggas was that was trying to blow up Mundani shit?
Nah, how old? Them niggas from PA?
Nigga, that shit it wasn't in the city?
Yeah, but them niggas, they drove down from Pennsylvania to go ahead and do that.
Yo, bro, they was trying to, the niggas said they was gonna do some shit bigger than the fucking marathon bombing, bro. They was gonna do some crazy shit, the little nigga said. He said, if they never caught them, bro, they would have been doing some crazy shit. So it's not just one of them or two of them, bro. It's a lot of these kids that's thinking like that. And I feel like, you know, in order for them to do anything to this country, they gotta infiltrate from the inside. America's retarded. They
Yes.
too many enemies.
Yes, yo, yes. I was just about to ask you a question. Keep going.
Because think about it, how the mafia operated. They built their family and then they send their kids to the best schools to get the best education, put them in the best houses and the best everything. Now they're top fucking lawyers and judges and politicians in the country. They run the country, the mafia. The small hats.
Yeah, I just about to say that too. But what was I going to say? You said something. What you said? You said something.
Infiltrate from the inside.
No, you said something before. You said something before that. Damn.
Yeah, the enemies is here already.
Oh yes. That's what I'm gonna end up asking. So, do you think though? Do you personally think that what Trump is doing with
It's
the
just making them more
no
mad, and
no
they just gonna
no no
connect
no
all
no
the scores
no
together.
no I'm
Maybe
saying
they should have
no
just
no
Obama, baby.
no, I'm saying, do you think what Trump is doing with the ICE shit, with the immigration shit, do you think as though that he's right for that because he's also protecting American soil and stuff like that and American people? Because you pointed out a valid point. Because
I mean, shit, that happened in Jamaica. Jamaicans would have been doing the same thing. The prime minister would have been like, nigga, I got beef with you. You gotta go. Nigga, it's common sense. Nigga, you gotta protect your citizens.
yeah,
You're the ruler of the citizens. So now you're a criminal, and you're doing shit to make the people make it seem like you're doing something for the people, because you're stealing the people money, and then you acting like you're getting rid of fucking immigrants. That's
so
bro,
that
you're the one that's starting the problem.
yeah, so that's
You're taking the money from the fucking people too. So you beefing with the fucking immigrants, and you beefing with your own civilians. So basically, he's against both the immigrants and the fucking civilians, bro.
yeah.
They're not doing that for us.
So then, what you're saying that he's not at fault for that?
He's at fault for both sides. Both sides need to go catch him, whoop his ass, nigga. In the country, you need to vote somebody in that's gonna really take the money and help the citizens, because people really work, bro. And I feel like even if you're gonna take a week off, you should get that money from the system, because the system has it there. If people want to take off from work, bro, and you contribute to the system, you're supposed to be able to take off any day you want, bro. That money will always be there, because if 100,000 people take off, you got 100 million working, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What you want all that money for, bro? Even if you save $1 million a year for your kids, bro, or whatever, bro, and put them in the right investment shit, because you're the president, niggas could just tell you what to put $1 million in, my nigga. You could just do that and do it for your kids, and then you could just give 10,000 to the citizens, nigga. You're the president, all right? You allowed to have more money than us. Your family can have more money, but at least give the citizens something, nigga.
But
you're driving under a tunnel, you see a nigga in the fucking on a mattress under there, like what?
agreed. But doesn't that come back into the thing where it is now? Instead of giving somebody, you could teach them, because now all you're just basically doing is making them dependent. So why?
Fuck it, you the father. You the father of the citizens. Fuck it, nigga. That's your job to take care of them. You gonna have kids that's gonna work. You gonna have kids that's not. You gonna have more that's working. At least give the workers enough money to get up every day and say that yes, I'm happy to go to work. Don't give them niggas shit so they don't want to go to work. All right, nigga, I'm paying you so much. If you don't go to work tomorrow, it's gonna hurt you. I'm taking that money back, nigga. If you miss the day work, guess what? That money come to my pocket either way.
So then that's a loan.
What do you mean? As the government?
Yeah, if you're saying you could give it back, and like, so basically what you broke down, like the fundamentals of it, like it comes with stipulation. So in order for you to get this money, you got to be a person showing that how you're, you have cause, and you have purpose, and you're basically showing that, instead of you being a lazy motherfucker that just want to go ahead and just collect free money.
But if you got a social, you're a part of my fucking citizen list. You're a citizen in my country. What I'm gonna do with you if I don't get rid of you? I gotta take care of you either way, nigga. We all not gonna live here forever. So if a nigga live under your rules, nigga, and he's not doing nothing, nigga, he's not even getting in no trouble, nigga, nothing. Take care of that nigga, bro, because you the big father. You rule the country, bro. It's like God, where he's gonna make sure one nigga drink water and the other nigga don't drink water. He make it rain for everybody, bro.
Agreed.
You put yourself to be a president. That means you're a ruler over masses of people. God is the ruler over all of us. But when you're the president of America, you rule over everybody, bro. So you have to take care of people. You don't take $80 billion and give it for war, bro. You don't do shit like that, bro. That's when you niggas take your head off, bro. That's when your head come off, bro. You're supposed to take care of people, bro. Blind people supposed to get their eyes. Niggas that got one arm supposed to get another arm. If you need a heart, you got it. Nigga, be like an old person ain't supposed to be standing at the bus stop waiting for a ride. Nigga, a ride's supposed to go to their house. An old person ain't supposed to be worrying about where their next meal coming from. A veteran ain't even supposed to be worrying, nigga. That nigga got fucking home attendants, nigga.
Agreed.
This is it right here, bro. This is not on play. These niggas want to stash all that money up for their generations. Like, bro, y'all showing us that y'all greed. This is what y'all was made for, literally, bro. So how can we forget slavery? Because y'all was greedy then. That was the start of your economy.
But hate when that subject is brought up, because when not what you said, like I'm just saying, like when these certain individual minded people say like, yo, y'all should get over slavery, y'all should forget about it. But my nigga, but my nigga, how you want us to forget about slavery when and then yeah, but here's the thing, they always want to end up using this, this top card. They always want to end up saying like, yo, well 9/11 ended up happening. 9/11 wasn't the biggest massacre that ever ended up happening in America. 9/11 wasn't the biggest massacre that ever ended up happening in the whole world. What about Hiroshima? What about that German guy and that dude from Hungary when they end up killing like what 5 or 6 million Africans and stuff like that? What about that?
Hold on, don't say nothing.
Yeah, I think it was a German and a Hungarian dude. And yeah,
fucking up my head. I remember the name right now.
Yeah,
I'm about to tell you who it is.
But you know, but you know, Napoleon was French. But you know that motherfucker was the cause of the whole two and the two.
Leopold.
Was it Leopold? Yeah, but
Leopold, that was
yes. But you know, yeah, you're absolutely right. But you know that motherfucker was also the cause of the Hutu and Tutsi war too, and then and then the Nazis basically end up helping to add fuel to the fire even more when they went there.
Yeah, because they took away the white people. They were supposed to leave them. If they would have left the white people in the hotel, the Africans would have never ran in the hotel.
Come on,
dude.
Dude.
Waited till the white people left.
Yeah, dude. They was the one that created all of this shit, dude. And like what I was telling, like I was saying, like we was just talking about with the real estate. When I was telling my peoples, I'm like, yo, like my nigga, like you talking about all of this shit, like these people, is all good. I'm like saying like I hate Arabs. I'm not saying I hate everybody and shit like that. I just don't trust anybody. So what it is I'm saying is like there's no good person in the world, and there are good people out there too, but there's more evil out there than there is good. But a lot of people just not really weighing out on all of that and not really seeing that. So it just comes down to the fact of it is just like y'all niggas just look at shit one-sided. Just because a nigga basically end up giving you a piece of candy or giving you $1, you think as though like they're the best spirited person. Yeah, like they're the best spirited person. But end of the day, you can't go use a shower. You can't go eat in their bowls. You can't go ahead and lay in their bed with them. Nigga, you can't even go ahead and buy a house in their community. Nigga, you can't even go ahead and piss on a fucking block. So you can't go ahead.
Knock the door, ask for water. Niggas will come to the door with some, like, I don't even trust asking them for anything. I don't know if they're gonna spit in that shit. Niggas will have you like, get out, nigga. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. The next thing you know, you wake up, nigga, your whole body is your body, but your mind is not your mind anymore, nigga. They swapped your brain. But that's how they deceive our people, because the Bible is our history. It tells us who's our enemy and who's our friend and who to watch out for, what they come with, and what to look for when they come, and what to trust them and what not to trust them with. You feel what I'm saying? It's all of that. It tells us everything, bro, but they break it down and say it's a religious thing, and then they tell you that it's wrong, and they change shit out, so you start fucking with each other like it ain't real no more. But it's your history, bro. That's the only thing that's gonna wake you up, bro, to make you understand who they are. Because who they say they are right now, you can't find it online. If I go online and be like black people from the 1400s, it's not you won't see shit. You gotta know words and names, and you feel what I'm saying, bro? Names that changes after a while, like people. It's crazy, son. Niggas living in modern times, son.
But dude, we can't have everyday conversations with everyday minding everybody business kind of people, my nigga. Like as I said, for me, I follow the money, man. I don't care what anybody say. I follow the money. I look at the money. I follow. Who what?
Who own Balenciaga?
The Juice Bar peoples.
So you know more than me. I was gonna tell you, I don't know.
Not the Juice. All right, so I'm gonna break it down to you. The Juice Bar peoples, but they get their stuff from the Arabs, where the Arabs end up. Yeah, the Arab. Yeah, hold on. Arabs get their stuff from the people in Africa that they basically end up doing trades with and shit like that. So basically, who owns it is the Juice Bar people, but who also helps to fund it is the Arabs, and who gives most of it is the Africans. So yeah, that's a food for thought right there, man. Same thing with like Michelin S. You know who owns Michelin S, right? It's Chinese. Like if you look it up too, like all right, so
That's why them niggas move like that shit so much.
yeah, so I was talking to one of my mentors too that ended up teaching me about the mechanic stuff, but I was reading some shit and it ended up saying booms. What it ended up saying, it said right now since this war started, like Michelin S has their stocks has doubled and every other tire company has went down due to the fact of it is because Michelin S, there's so much Michelin S tires right now in America because as you said, is bootlegged down as cheap tire.
You mean Michelin. I thought you meant like Michelin S, like the jersey. You talking about car tires?
Yeah, car tires. So
you got it mixed up, nigga.
well, nigga, I'm West Indian, nigga. I got a fucking accent, nigga.
No, nigga, Michelin S is different from Michelin, nigga.
Fuck you, nigga. Let's understand the fucking conversation, nigga. Fucking no head having ass motherfucker. But yeah, so they so there's more Chinese tires over here, and China said they're not sending out any more tires because who owns Continental? I think Continental is a European tire brand, if I'm remembering. Yeah, it's a German. So they said I know. So I know. So they saying they're not going to be China said they're not going to be shipping out any more tires. Same thing with Continental and Germany and other car company or other tire company. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I use Continental everything, bro. Anything Continental make, I use it for my car.
But yeah, so the only tires we got right now in America that we're overstocked with is the Michelin tires.
Michelin?
Yeah. Michelin. Well, Michelin. I keep saying Michelin because of like the shirt. But yeah, we're overstocked with those. So when those tires go down and shit like, because right now they raising the price for the other tire companies, especially Continental. They said they prices for their tires going to be going up probably soon by summertime. If this war still continues and people need tires and stuff like that, especially people that was affected during the cold or just people that just careless and not taking care of their vehicles, they're going to be getting hit with that kind of shit, the overpricing of the tires. Because other nations cutting ties with America. And it's not as though Israel make anything. So what the fuck does Israel make that Israel could basically end up saying, you know what, we got you. We'll take care of you guys. Here, you guys can have this. Tell me, what the fuck does Israel make that they could basically end up saying they helped America or they're going to help America with a problem? Huh?
The loans.
Oh, wow, the loans. But this is the thing too, man. A lot of motherfuckers got to wake up, man. When it comes down to the loans, man, you could go ahead and take out a loan and you could like, I'm not telling people to go ahead and fuck up their credit. This is not, financial fucking advice or anything to anybody. But there's fucking shit that's set in factor where it is now. A lot of them juice bar people, they fuck up on their loans. And guess what? They don't get penalized. Who do they go to? The same.
You can't charge a Jew, can't charge a Jew interest.
That's what I'm saying. So who you think
they took out?
That's what I'm saying. So who you think they go to go ahead and go get this shit cleared up with? They own people because they the one that made the system.
They don't even. I don't even think they have a social to get.
No, they don't. They got diplomatic immunity.
Exactly. So that's why, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell niggas. The only reason why they wanted to be a Jew was because the
benefits. The benefits.
Had a covenant with God. God made a covenant with the Jews, meaning they the only people on this earth that was supposed to be doing everything. Nobody could give authorities on this earth. Nobody's supposed to be dealing with money on this earth. Nobody's supposed to be preaching the gospel on this earth. Nobody's supposed to be baptizing nobody on this earth. These people ran with it and made religions out of somebody else's heritage.
Yeah, out of a race, exactly, out of a heritage. But here's the thing, though.
They got God's people running around looking like the worst people on the earth, and they moving around like they the best. But the devil, what is it? The devil wear Prada.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, Jay. They're not just doing it as a religion. They're doing both. They're using both factors. They're using it as a religion and a race.
But they can't be.
All right. So how are you gonna stop them? How can they?
Start them. If niggas gotta wake up and understand the difference between the two. This nigga's Ashkenazi. You can't be an Ashkenazi and a Jew at the same time because you're Ashkenazi. You're not from the land of the Jews. You're not a Jew. You're not an Israelite. You're not a Hebrew. You're an Ashkenaz, bro. And when you do the history of Ashkenaz, you start understanding who they are, what they worship, where they come from, how they got where they at. Yes, bro. These are the fucking, what's the nigga's name that was on the trade routes, man? The Silk Roads, man. These niggas was the niggas, these are the first.
Who, the Khans? You talking about the Khans? The Khans?
No, the Ashkenazis, bro, but they have another name for them from the nation that they from.
Yeah, but they had to get approval from the Khans though in order to basically end up running the Silk Road.
No, they never had no approval from anybody, and they never ran the Silk Road. They were the niggas that was kidnapping niggas and stealing shit from dumb times on the Silk Road.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nobody approved them.
Yeah, but they had. That's what I'm saying. Genghis Khan, he ended up. Damn, I gotta let you read his book, man. His autobiography too.
So, all right, so this is the thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Genghis Khan had niggas going from this side into Africa to do some shit, these niggas will corner them niggas and act like they his friend and bury these niggas and take their names and everything and still carry out the mission. I told you about this already.
Yeah, I know.
Niggas, the same way they deceiving the whole world right now. They been doing this shit from day one, bro, and they masters of disguise. They disguising themselves in between right now.
And they got approval from Khan for that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm saying anything that went down during those time frames, if you look it up, Genghis Khan owned the whole slave trade. I mean, not the slave trade, the Silk Road. He owned those roads.
That's what they told us. Not to cut you off.
No, I was done.
Remember, bro, even before Islam was created and all of that, bro. Because remember, one of the oldest mosques is up there in China and shit. That same Silk Road that they were using to trade the motherfucking salt for the gold before Islam even went into Africa. Those were the Africans that established that whole shit. That was used by the fucking Moors. That was used by everybody that came after in the slave. Yo, bro. That's what I'm saying. These people go way back, bro. These people was never nobodies, bro. And when you follow the Silk Road back to the kings and the people where the gold come from and the people that they started dealing with, that's where all the murderers came in. The people they start trusting. God people started trusting people, bro. And that's what happened. That's why I said 1,000 years of our history is gone, bro. And if you don't dig deep to find it, these niggas gonna tell us some shit. Fuck a Genghis Khan. That nigga, because he didn't rule Tartaria, bro.
Oh yeah, I know Khan didn't end up having that. He just ruled the parts of China where he ended up ruling.
Exactly. So these niggas make it seem like he was that nigga at that time and nothing else was going on, bro. He couldn't fuck with them. Yo, bro. There's so much shit going on, bro. And if we dwell on what they're telling us, we can just gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, just basically, I get what you're saying. I'm gonna look into that though, cause I remember definitely. I'm gonna look into that though. I'm not saying you won't. I'm gonna definitely do my research on that and get back to you on that.
We could do that together, nigga. Right now, we could do that, nigga. Run it up. I mean,
all right, hold on. I got you right now. Thanks.
But you gotta go deep with it though.
All right, so let me go on this search engine.
Go to Mansa Musa father, bro. You got to type the Mansa Musa father and see where he from and what was going on at that time. Because remember, Mansa Musa was basically...
How you spell his name? M-A-N-S-O?
S-A, Mansa.
Mansa.
M-U-S-A, Musa.
Okay, Mansa Musa. I got it. Father. Was named Faga Leah or some shit like that.
All right, so during
That was during the 1280 to 13 13 1337 was the night.
Okay.
Was the night. Mali Empire.
So that's the regime into Europe. That's the regime into Europe. So where his father's from? I'm talking about earlier times.
Okay. So you want me to type in? Oh, who was Mansa Musa's father? Okay, his grandfather was Abu Bakr. Oh, hold on, let me continue to read this. Ah, shit, it's a YouTube link.
So you want to go back before them niggas had them Islam names and shit? You get what I'm trying to tell you? Because then you're gonna go into when the names start changing, like Akbar, Akbar, and these niggas had their head wrapped now, and then all of the gold started going to Saudi Arabia because the Arabs got there and they the big gods because Allah is their God and they know God, and you're nobody, you're nothing because you don't have a God, and you come with me and I give you a place, but you never be above me. But I'm taking all of your gold, most of it. You're gonna keep some type shit. That's when everything started turning upside down for the black man, bro.
Yeah, so I got to watch
this
video.
Going into Africa for everything. They wanted everything coming out of there. Africa had that route that they was doing things, bro. It's crazy, bro. Let me go to Pinterest.
Hold on, because I'm still looking up the stuff what you was telling me about.
Silk Road.
Yeah.
Let me see. Turn my Wi-Fi on.
Yeah, it says the Mongols. Let's see. So it says no. Oh, so you're right. It says no. Khan did not own the Silk Road. Rather, it was a network trade of routes used by various cultures and traders. However, during the Mongol Empire, leaders like Kublai Khan had helped secure and facilitate trade along these. That's what I was saying. Like he didn't own it, but he rent, like, in order for, like, so you get what I'm saying. Like if I come on your block, nigga, I gotta check in. Like how big.
Remember that road was there before he was even put in.
Agreed. But he just
But remember, before they got on the Silk Road to even occupy a piece of it, and things was going on, and niggas had to listen because they wanted certain things. And when they got certain things and they started becoming the boss, that's when they started acting like they was tough now.
Agreed.
That's what I'm saying. So all of these teachers go way back before these pussy ass niggas got put onto medicines and this and that and that and that and that and this and this, because we was the one who.
Yeah, who taught? Yeah, I know that part. They learned that from the slave from the slave trade with the Arabs back then.
Yeah, but remember the Arabs came and learned too.
Yeah, of course. And the Arabs just basically spread it. Yeah, and the Arabs. Yeah, they did come back with a God. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's all.
Yeah, they came back with a God, and they just basically end up spreading their skin to like all different four corners of the earth. To this person, that person.
Exactly. So that war never stopped between the Christians and the Muslims and the Jewish people. And the children of God is always suffering because we're always in the bottom, because we was in the bottom of Egypt, the Syrian captivity, the fucking it's there. Hold on, bro, 1 second. It's there. Not the Mali, the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans. Niggas don't get it. Yo, bro, we were slave to every person that said they had a religious group, because we're not religious people. We're the people who have the covenant with God.
Yeah.
But in order for them to become a part of society, they had to make a religion and act like they was associated with our God, but they're not associated. They were never chosen.
Agreed. Agreed. So you know what you just basically end up defining, and make a long story short, we were just the gatekeepers.
What do you mean?
So in order for you to end up like this, like let's say I want to go ahead and become a rapper, a famous rapper, or whatever the case is. Or I want to go ahead and meet a famous person, or somebody, right? You the person I got to go ahead and go see in order to get approval to go so it's just like that. Like we're the gatekeepers to end up allowing people to basically end up meeting God, because when we die, yeah, exactly. That's the same. When we die or whatever the case is, even before we die, we end up telling God like, yo, like, you know, yeah, this person is a good person or this person is not a good person. Like you should give them blessings while they're here on earth physically, or you shouldn't give them blessings, and when they come, when they die, send them to hell and all this other stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like we're just the gatekeepers.
Yeah, basically, he sees how people treat us. You know, if you were put to take care of a child that can't take care of himself, say like a child that's sick, like disabled, and you take advantage of that child, God is seeing what you're doing, bro.
Agreed.
Because God made that child how it is. The child didn't ask to be like that. Nobody would ask, but he made that child just to test you. At the end of the day, he put you there to take care of it. He's watching what you're doing. So it's the same thing with them. They know who we are, but they choose not to. Just like your parents tell you don't do that, but you still do. You know not to, but you did it. It's a punishment for that. They know what they're doing, bro. They know they're not the chosen we are, and they know what they're doing. They just don't want to bow down to a Negro, bro. It all boils down to we're black, and they don't want to. They want their race to be superior because they full of ignorance. They full of hate. They want their power to be up there. That's what niggas is full of. Niggas full of ignorance, and it's not us. We learned that from them.
But they only have temporary power, though. It's only so much power you think you end up having.
But that's why they the God of this earth, and that's why God said not to love anything in this earth, not to love it because it's dumb. They're gonna use their money. They're going to do this, that, and it's going to make them feel like they're powerful. But you can't buy power, bro. Only God has power.
Yeah, and I never realized paper, well, what a lot of people don't know, the American money is made from Chinese rice paper. So I told you I'll be following the money, dude. So when it comes down to it, right?
Nigga went to a Chinese rice field with the money.
Yeah, so just think about it. When it comes down to it now, right? Boom. When it comes down to it, if China want to go ahead and stop pumping out the money, like let's say the Federal Reserve say like, yo, we're gonna end up pumping out a whole bunch of money, and shit like that. But when they do that now, the price of each dollar that's already out there drops. So, but they can't do that now to go ahead and do any of that shit. So because why? The Chinese are the one that pumps out the money for us. The Chinese make the rice fields, and we end up collecting the shit, and then the Chinese got a machine press over there, a big fucking machine press shit that presses the fucking rice into the paper that it turns into, yada yada yada. And then we take the blank piece of fucking paper, we bring it over here, and then we pump it. So right now, what we're going through now is inflation, because we don't end up having there's no kind of money to end up pumping out X, Y, and Z, because if they end up pumping out more money, then that means the cost of everything goes up. And they can't do that. So we're already in inflation. So if they do that, the inflation is going to be even more high, because how much this nigga's getting paid now? What, $15, $17 an hour, whatever the case is, right? If they end up saying now, we're going to raise minimum wage now to $22 an hour, whatever the case is, that's inflation. Because now guess what? Eggs is already high. Prices for that shit going to go up even more. However much eggs is, and gas is going to go up even more. So, all right, cool. If y'all niggas could end up pumping out this much money, and this person could end up affording this, and that person could end up affording this and that, because they're going to end up checking. This goes back into something. Remember, I keep telling you this word. It's called the check system. And a lot of people need to go ahead and look into that. This is where these people tap into knowing how much money you end up having in your account to how much money you spend and what you end up spending it on. There's ways how it is you could end up getting yourself out from the check system and shit like that too. So these are the ways how these people basically, like, let's say you're trying to go ahead and get a home, right? These people run your social security number, and your social security number is connected to the check system if you don't end up having yourself disconnected from the check system. So these people will know to basically end up saying, going back to what I was saying, like, oh, this person could afford this now. This person end up buying 6 plasma TVs now with how much money we basically end up giving out there and shit like that. We end up pumping out there. This person bought 4 fucking cars and shit like that because of the money, what it is we basically end up pumping out. So what they're basically going to be doing now, if they could afford all of these things, then we're just going to end up a price gouge on everything else. If they could afford this one particular car, then they could go ahead and afford this car 4 times over or 10 times over. Or they could go ahead and afford this piece of gas, this pump of gas for for an extra $7 and shit like that too.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, but they can't do any of that now because the Chinese got the shit on a chokehold. But these niggas like to go ahead and play a game that they don't they like to go ahead and do behind closed doors, but they don't want a lot of people to know. But at the same time, when these niggas keep saying don't depend on Russia and China and all these other things, we're still dependent on these people because we still end up having contracts with these people. But it's not really us that got contracts with these people. It's the Federal Reserve that end up having contracts with these people. And who owns the Federal Reserves is the people that's basically end up running the whole nations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look what they did. Look what they did to Gaddafi, man. They did Gaddafi dirty. Gaddafi crippled the economy, dude.
They crippled Gaddafi.
Yeah. Now, what is it? Libya is like, it's like one of the fucking worst fucking countries they say to live in. Allegedly, what they end up saying on the media and shit like that. But I'm pretty sure Libya is still a beautiful place. This is the funny joke I was supposed to tell you, and I end up. Hold on, I just saw you sent me something. Look, I saw this shit. I don't know who that looks like.
That look like a small hat, nigga.
Oh, you're a dickhead. Yo. Talking about this, it's gonna like right after we got over the phone earlier today. Guess what I end up seeing today?
What's that?
Yo, tell me why the motherfucking juice bar niggas asking Ghana to help them with the war against Iran.
You lying.
I swear to God, dude. Look this shit up. The nigga, the prime minister, whoever the fuck his name is and shit like that, he end up asking the Ghana. Yeah, he end up asking the Ghana people to end up helping them with the war. And it's like a funny ass sketch afterwards. Like it was like serious shit, and then you end up seeing like the Ghana people saying, yo, why are you asking us to come help you fight the war? We don't have no problem with Iranian people. You asked us to fight the war, and the biggest problem we have is jollof rice. We don't have no problem with that. Why don't you go ask the Nigerians? The Nigerians is the one that I swear on my children's grave, my nigga. It's like a long sketch of different fucking Ghana people, and the Nigerians are saying, no, don't send us to go to war for them. We don't have no problem with them. We don't have no problem with the Iranian people. They can't even say the word, and that shit end up having me in tears, dude. Like the Ghana people were saying, like, don't send us, don't volunteer us. When have you ever heard of a Ghana person fighting? Yeah. Yo, that shit end up having me in tears. It's like different Ghana people. I'm just talking about this shit, and then the Nigerians jumped in and said, "Nah, don't put us in this shit, dude. Don't put us in this shit." Exactly. That's why the nigga end up calling them nigga out. The nigga said, yo, the Nigerians is the ones that fight. We don't fight. You want some Nigerians get you the head. Nigga said, yo, I started dying laughing. Nigga said, and the Nigerians saying, don't put us in this. Don't put us in this. We don't know. We don't have no problem with Iranian people. We don't have no problem. That shit got me in tears, dude. I saw that shit on social media. I'm like, yo, and you see him, the juice bar guy. He's like literally on the podium asking them for help, dude. Asking the Ghana people them for help for the fucking war. How fucking dare you? Like, how the fuck you gonna end up asking niggas to help fight your war when you said these niggas got nothing but sticks and mud and stones? How dare you? What fucking weapons do you know Ghana end up having? I'm not saying they don't, but what kind of fucking sophisticated weapons did you know Ghana end up having to go fight a war over there for y'all?
Yeah, like sophisticated weapons. Maybe they gonna arm them with weapons.
They don't even have enough weapons to go ahead and yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like, yo, dude, the Iranian people, they bombed most of all of the fucking American fucking military places, dude. Like they don't have no fucking more weapons. They don't even have enough. There's a lot of people injured over there, but they're not saying if anybody died. But we're pretty sure people died from all of that shit. American soldiers have died from that shit, and that's a sad factor. But how the fuck are they gonna end up supplying people with weapons when they don't even have weapons for their own soldiers? How the fuck are you gonna end up asking a motherfucker to fly a drone or fly a helicopter or a plane when you end up trying to bar niggas down and keep niggas them grounded with shackles around their neck? What the fuck you gonna teach a nigga in 20 minutes how to fly a helicopter and a jet?
Niggas gonna be flying up in the air, crashing.
The nigga gonna be like, look at me, my brother. These crazy white people have me driving a fucking, oh gosh, oh no, boom.
The last resort is to go to niggas.
And that's a sad factor, dude. And niggas not even waking up to the key factor of this shit, dude. These niggas using y'all in the worst kind of ways, and niggas don't even fucking realize this shit.
Always did, always will.
I'm really sad on upset, man. I'm gonna read them things when I get off the phone, which I'm really sad and I'm upset. Like, yeah, it's funny, it's comical, it's a joke and all, but my nigga, the truth is, like, y'all allow these people to come into y'all doors where they could even end up asking y'all for this shit.
The thing is, we already in somebody else's door.
Actually, we're not even in nobody else's door. It's our door. We just let them take it from us.
Yeah, so now we in somebody's door that's in our door. So they live in the lie, we live in the truth in the lie. You comprehend?
Yeah, of course.
Who control the past, control the future, control the past. You know, television, that's they telling their vision. What we gonna do? Listen. We're gonna read. We're gonna go into these shits right here. I want you to make one of these Pinterest. That's what it's called, right?
Pinterest, yeah.
And you need you need one of these. I'm gonna tell you right now. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's supposed to be right here. Damn. It's not here. Oh, is it Etsy?
Oh, Etsy, in order to create anything with Etsy, you gotta already end up having a business. Etsy, you have to already end up having a business. And you gotta end up putting like what the business is gonna be like Etsy mostly do like arts and crafts stuff, like creating things.
Yeah, now you could buy stuff, bro, like books and stuff.
Oh yeah, that part too, yeah.
Have to, like,
I thought you meant like create something on there. My bad.
No. So this is where you find the old books, bro, on Etsy, bro. You go to Etsy and you type in fucking antique books or some shit like that.
Yo, who's this nigga named Ben Gavi or whatever? I might be pronouncing the nigga name wrong. It said he appeals to the international community and the United States to stop Iranian missiles attack on Israel.
Wait, is that the nigga that's in the house with Trump, the white nigga?
Yeah, he wear glasses and shit like that. And he got
a little round face, little Italian / Jew.
Yeah, and he got one of the hats on top of his head.
Yeah, that's that bitch ass nigga. That's the nigga that said he joined the descent to donate his life to serving Israel, bro.
Yeah, nigga said, and he appeals to the international community. Nigga, fuck you appealing for, nigga? Like, yo, this is why I say black people should have been woken up. Like, what it is I'm saying, from when they draft. Yeah.
Be woke now, if anything,
yeah,
bro.
from when they forced black people into the Civil War, black people should have woke up then and used whatever bullshit ass training they gave them to learn and create X, Y, Z, and Z. I'm not saying they didn't. They did, but then we already know they genocide those people, they flooded out those areas, etc., etc. Now, when the people now end up getting into Vietnam, into the draft, and they should have ended up using those military skills to basically end up honing and teaching neighborhoods and shit like that. But what they basically did, they were smart. They were creative. You know what they did? They basically used the drugs, the heroin, the morphine and shit like that to basically end up poison a lot of black people, their minds, and Spanish people minds. So when these motherfuckers came back, they couldn't even end up teaching the youths them how to basically end up protecting themselves. And not only that, a lot of them end up coming back with PTSD and all this shit too. They were psychologically fucked up.
When they have kids, the kids come out triggered too.
Exactly. Because
just like basically killing your sperm from within.
Yeah, because you got to remember too, a man's DNA is basically encoded with whatever it is that he end up experiencing in life.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
this is what I'm saying. This is how much of a devil they are. They studied the human and know what
they messing with the genes. So they know once they make that pill, you take it, that's gonna turn your whole body around, like the hormone pills and shit. So they put a lot of stuff in our water that we use. It's an easy way to trigger the mass amount of people. Think about it. If we have water that run through this neighborhood, it's gonna be what 98% blacks and Hispanics using the fucked up polluted water.
Agree.
They're not gonna care about the 2% of their people. That's nothing. So when our people get sick and they can run the experiment and do their medicines on it, then they can just let it off to all the fucking different neighborhoods in the city they want.
Yeah, because
everybody get the same disease and they just make the medicine.
Agree, because you broke down a valid point. Because you also know I do plumbing too. So here's the thing: when it comes down to it, boom. In a lot of these black and Spanish communities, what do they mostly end up having? A lot of lead pipes. And what does lead pipes basically end up causing and giving in people's homes and lifestyles? It causes fucking brain damage and a whole bunch of other rest of fucked up shit. So they're not going to use proper filtration system, but it goes back into what we was just talking about with the real estate, nigga. If niggas not killing each other, or they not setting up liquor shops or whatever the case is, or smoke shops, because if you look, there's they end up creating a whole new thing, a new prime real estate, where they got rid of a lot of corner stores, a lot of fucking chicken spots and all that shit in New York to basically end up putting up a lot of smoke shops. And not only in just New York too. When I was in Michigan and in Detroit like last year, I ended up seeing a lot of smoke shops too. They end up having a lot of smoke shops. Not last year, the year before that. So they end up having a lot of smoke shops. So it's just like, really, dude? Like, they know what it is. So when niggas start getting hip to something, you don't think these people are already hip to end up knocking something else out? Like, all right, cool. These niggas are hip. They're not smoking any more cigarettes. They're not doing any more crack or cocaine. What are we gonna do? You know what? Let's make weed legal, but let's make the certain weed legal what it is. We're giving these niggas the weed what we're supplying them with, not the weed what it is they're going to be supplying each other with. So if this nigga's going to grow some weed, he has to go ahead and pass our approval on our indoctrinated shit. And not only that, if he's going to grow this kind of weed, he has to end up telling us what kind of weed strand it is too. You get what I'm saying? So you can't go ahead and grow your own weed and say, yo, this is my weed and this weed is so and so, because now you can end up creating a weed that's very medicinal, very helping, very healing. But these niggas be like, yo, what the fuck this nigga doing? He fucking up the whole protocol and shit. What we gotta go ahead and do? Incarcerate that nigga or kill that nigga. And how we gotta do it? We gotta make a public statement with this nigga. Any nigga fucking doing this shit is considered illegal. Why is it considered illegal for me to basically end up making proper fucking cannabis fucking weed or something that is it's not profitable, it's more health healing than just being profitable than what you guys basically end up doing? Because the weed, what it is, they basically end up supplying people with is basically spray down shit to basically end up what? Warping your fucking mind and fucking killing you. They spray it with so many fucking chemicals you never fucking know. The same shit with the liquor. When you're making liquor, you got to end up having a certain amount of ingredients. So you got to end up telling the government what kind of ingredients it is that you basically end up putting in the shit. But really, is it the government you basically end up telling, or is it somebody else that you basically end up telling? Because they're the ones that basically end up owning what it is. They're the ones that basically end up owning the government. And they're the ones that basically end up lining the government pockets with X, Y, Z, and Z. But a lot of niggas don't want to wake up on this shit, man. When they wake up, it's like too late. They be like, yo, bro, I didn't even know. All right. Nigga's too late. Now you in the hospital, my nigga, with tubes in your fucking system, dying, nigga. It's just like when niggas like, yo, even though I have a certain amount of children, my nigga, you don't think I end up using condoms too? Like, nigga, I don't go ahead and go fuck every fucking thing, nigga, because that's how niggas end up getting AIDS. Like when you tell these niggas that do dumb shit like, yo, drinking, smoking, or whatever the case is, my nigga, like, yo, these shits has repercussions, my nigga. Like, you don't even know what you drinking, you don't even know what you smoking. It's the same way how I end up feeling with, I don't even know what bitch it is I'm laying with. But the wake up be too late, man. The wake up be active when niggas end up with them tubes in their fucking system and they on their deathbed apologizing, saying, yo, I'm sorry I did this, I'm sorry it was this, but niggas too late. Nobody don't want to hear that shit now. Like you got and this is the thing too. Talking about religion, niggas don't ever realize God was already giving you fucking warnings, my nigga. God was giving you warnings before you was even born, my nigga. When you came out, these niggas end up educating you about fucking all of these other rest of things, the repercussions. You drink, you smoke, you do this kind of drug, you have unprotected sex or whatever the case is. These are the repercussions of these consequences.
Yeah. But when you don't believe, you just don't believe. You do all things, you think you're good.
Yeah, niggas be thinking they invincible. And then when they end up meeting that fucking silent bullet that comes at them in the nighttime, especially when a nigga end up getting AIDS and shit like that, or you trying to recover off of fucking heroin or fucking coke, you shitting and pissing all over yourself, nigga.
And niggas don't get the sign still.
You ain't get the sign from other people that went through that shit and fucking end up having severe withdrawals or end up having OD effects or end up dying from not properly protecting and helping themselves. You know, you like this is my thing, dude. Like people would think I'll be living my life recklessly, but at the end of the day, there's a master plan to everything what it is I do, but I just do it quietly and silently. I don't have to end up.
Yeah, you fucking gotta let niggas know, or like something out there to be known or be seen or to be validated by another person. Like nigga, as long as you're working with God, you should be good, man.
Yeah, I just read something, not to change the subject. The Iranian army chief said if Trump enters the Middle East, he will become a direct target for our forces. The hunt is officially on.
Shit. If he go in the Middle East, what do you think his nuts is scrolling back up his fucking scrotum?
I don't know.
Going over there.
Well, I don't think he meant like he comes to like the Middle East like to visit the shit. I think he means like if he invades the Middle East, like he brings.
Yeah, like if they go over there, bring troops and shit. Yeah, because if you step foot on my shit, nigga, I'm annihilating shit. I'm doing things.
But here's the thing. You know what I don't like, man? When these niggas was fighting the Taliban, right? And this
Fuck
is
that. Fuck that. You know what I don't like? When these white men come on your place and try to murder everybody and try to take what they got and enslave who they need. They've been doing that shit, nigga. Bro, the same thing they're doing to everybody right now is what they did to us, and we're a product of the environment, bro. And niggas is not seeing that, bro.
Agreed. This is the thing. What I don't like is when motherfuckers. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. No.
Well, when it's about them.
Nah.
When it's two on the other foot.
Nah, I lost my train of thought. I don't remember. I lost my damn train of thought.
Don't go and train if you forgot it.
I just fucking forgot. But nigga, I'm reading something right now. Nigga said U.S. warns Russia no more targeting data for Iran or face consequences. And I don't know why Trump is fucking around. Like my nigga, like I'm not saying like America don't have top dogs in there, but my nigga, Russia got top dogs too.
Yeah, niggas ain't got time to die. There's a lot of people, bro. Niggas ain't trying to have their parents suffering, their parents crying for their kids.
Yo, this is what I was talking about with the Afghan stuff, but I'm gonna end up saying some stuff again about the Afghan in a few seconds. I was talking to one of my other boys, too, that was in the military, right? And he was telling me that they end up like he's retired out of the military. Like he did his service years ago, and I went to school with him. And he said he retired, and they offered him a $30,000 bonus. I think he said $32,000 or $35,000 bonus for him to sign back to go fight the war over there. That nigga looked at the shit and said, "Man, fuck that." 32. They asked him to re-enlist back.
They would have did too.
Nah, he said he ain't doing that shit for $32,000.
I ain't doing nothing for no money, man. I ain't hurt nobody for nobody money. Let them niggas go do that shit. Fuck them niggas. They can't pay me $1 million to go hurt the niggas now.
Especially if me and that nigga ain't got no beef. I mean, we all know that we all know the history about the Arabs, but at the end of the day, this ain't my kind of fight, my nigga. That's your fight.
We not supposed to side with none of these niggas.
Of course.
None of these niggas, man. And they really show us who they are, man, already, man, and what you're gonna do, get sold out again. Because if you take one side, the next side gonna be like, oh, right, nigga, I remember that, nigga. And the same history be yourself. You can't be more of a devil than the devil himself, man. You gonna have to be 2 times devil, man.
No disagreement there. No
I
disagreement.
ain't never seen no black man do no white man like how the white man do the black man, man. And even if they did, they can't compare
No, they definitely can't.
to their mouth. Yo, people are crazy, man.
Cause
Humans are crazy.
and that's why I keep telling you, man. Like I stay away from people, dude. I do not trust people, dude. Human beings is like one of the most evilest things ever you could end up meeting or having on this, having in your face, nigga. Fuck this in the earth too, nigga, in your face, because you never like. This is what I say. Like I still gotta end up touching on the Afghan shit. When it comes down to human beings, man, you never really know the intention for people with you because a motherfucker could smile in your face but end up having some other kind of intention, whether it's a bitch or a nigga. Whether it's a bitch or a nigga, a motherfucker could ask you for, or matter of fact, they don't ever ask you for a ride. And this is why I don't really volunteer myself for shit for people I'm for free, or I don't volunteer myself at all. Because once I do something for somebody, I feel as though they expect the shit all the time. You get what I'm saying? And then it's just like, my nigga, like, it doesn't work that way. Like, you see, if I volunteer myself and I be like, yo, Jay, I got you on this, I know. At the end of the day, you see how you and I end up having like that brotherly relationship, my nigga, is kind of different compared to a motherfucker that just want to just leech off of you.
Yeah.
Or just use you. And then when you cut them off, now these niggas want to go ahead and move like snakes and end up saying certain shit, or they want to line you up or some shit. Like, be like, yo, this nigga thinks, oh, he's special. He couldn't end up giving me a ride, but he was.
That's why you gotta let niggas, you gotta give a niggas enough rope to hang themselves, so when they fuck up, they know that it wasn't you that fuck up. You gotta leave when they fuck up.
Yeah, of course. Of course. But I'm not going to tell a grown man or grown woman why the fuck I left, nigga. Like, you knew what the fuck you'd end up doing. If you and if you can't take accountability for that shit, go ahead, fine, stay the fuck away from me. Because if you come back to my face and I end up seeing you bring that same kind of energy, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face without hesitation. But as
I don't even put my energy on niggas, man. I just stay away from a nigga.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, let's say niggas end up passing niggas by, or niggas end up linking up with the same people. Like, I tell people who I'm cool with, I'm really, really cool with, like, yo, like, I don't fuck with that motherfucker. I don't fuck with that bitch. Like, if that's a motherfucker you keeping around you, that's your thing, my G, all right? I don't tell you who the fuck it is you could go ahead and fuck around with, but whenever you come around me, don't bring that motherfucker around me. All jokes aside.
Nah, real too.
Because, like, I never really believed in this concept when people end up saying, like, yo, if you my peoples, you're not supposed to fuck with somebody. The only way I'll tell you that shit is if a nigga try to take my life. If a bitch try to take my life. If they just talking.
If you know, it's a spiritual world. If I tell you don't fuck with somebody, that means that person has some type of demons with them.
Agreed.
It's something, and if I'm telling you that, it's just that you're just gonna find out one of these days for your own, and that's wasting your time. So if I give you a heads up, and you don't look into what I'm telling you, then it's on you, bro. You gonna find out.
Agreed.
When you find out, you gonna try to come back, and I can't fuck with you after that because I try to warn you.
Agreed. Because then they come back with a puppy dog eyes and be like, yo, like, bro, I'm like, my nigga, like, you was still fucking with a nigga after when I end up telling you this is the kind of person and character this person is and what it is they do and what it is they've been doing. Like, that's on you. Like, I don't got no more words for you on that shit. And then they be like, yo, bro, like, that's how you gonna do me, like, nigga, like, I'm stranded or whatever the case is. Like, my nigga, like, you still kept the motherfucker around, my nigga.
Niggas be having their firewall and shit down, bro. Niggas don't have their firewall up, so they let anything through.
That's how Africa and black people got invaded and fucking brainwashed and raped.
But that's how the devil do their thing. They come with what you want to hear.
Mm-hmm, of course.
But if you ain't got God in you, you're not gonna know that. Only when you have God's spirit in you, you know what the devil is up to, boy.
Agreed.
That's what I'm telling niggas. Niggas say God this, God that. Who is your God? Is it the right one, or is who you think he is? You got the original God, or you got a man-made God? Because whatever spirit is coming at you, you gotta have your spirit to back it up for you. Your God is gotta protect you, bro.
That's the truth.
Spiritual warfare out here, bro.
That's the truth.
Niggas is crazy. They got no protection Especially when niggas send shit at them. They got no God.
They go. You know who they God is, nigga? The fucking that too, and the poison what they use to drown themselves from the problems. What it is they don't want to face.
With the hog ribs.
No, it could be food. It could be sex. It could be drugs. It could be liquor.
Yes.
It could be
yeah. The money, the pain with the money.
Like for me, I wasn't even going to end up telling you this, but tomorrow I'm going out of the gym, my G. So, like my pain for me to deviate from avoiding all that shit, but it's not really avoiding. It helps get me clarity, how I can end up thinking a lot more better. I go to the gym. I go beat myself into a workout where it is until I'm exhausted.
You know what I need to do now?
Stop masturbating?
Nah, jog. I need to start jog because I've been working. I've been fucking with my weights and shit. I've been doing my push-ups and shit. So all I need to do now is jog.
Nigga, I told you we could go down to the park a couple times, but this weather been if soon as this shit get a little bit better though.
I do my jog at like 3:30 in the morning, bro. Come home, take a shower, take a nap, bro. I want when niggas see me, bro, I'm good, bro. Like, I don't want niggas to see me all the time or, like, see me when they want to. Niggas gonna see me once in a while. When niggas see me, I'm gonna be looking good, nigga. I'm gonna be in shape, you feel me? I'm gonna represent myself, bro.
Nigga said he wanna work, he wanna go running 3 o'clock in the morning. The fuck you running from, crackheads?
Nah, bro. That's when your mind is woke. At those times in the morning,
yeah, I know.
And the universe speak with you because everybody else is sleeping.
I know exactly what you mean.
I be outside with it, bro. I done seen niggas, bro, when I was a kid, I was outside walking through the park, me and my boy, like 12 niggas try to rob us, my nigga, but they can't get through the spirit that's protecting me. Them niggas didn't leave with nothing. Niggas can't fuck with me, so I'm telling you. I give you no reason to, bro. Now you do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck. You do what you doing. Because that's how much I believe in my God, nigga. Feel me? And I'm passionate about him because, nigga, I wouldn't be the person I am. I wouldn't be a good nigga, son, a cool nigga. I don't let shit bother me, gang. And I know that only one person could make me like that. God. Because I'm not evil. I watch people, bro. Niggas is mad evil, bro.
I'm not gonna disagree with you on that part.
Bro.
That's why
I'm watching a video right here, bro. This nigga found his long lost daughter. He made his daughter his wife. I'm like, what? And then he ended up killing her. I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
I'm like, bro. And these are normal looking people. This nigga yesterday, he been a cop for so many years, started molesting his daughter. She's 11.
No, I don't fuck around with motherfuckers like that, man.
Bro, he's a cop. They had another cop. The nigga had CP on his phone, a cop. A cop.
No, as I said, man, I don't trust Babylon or politics. Politician, none of them.
Humans, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's locking people up for doing that, but he's doing it.
Oh, was it the black dude that did that?
White niggas, bro. Yeah, it was one black dude too. It was a black nigga that did that shit. It was one black nigga that had sex with an 11-year-old girl that killed her.
Cause I know I ended up seeing one like that. He had like a bald head or a Caesar.
And he was in the interrogation room?
Yeah.
I think both of them niggas was in the interrogation room, yeah.
Cause I know I ended up seeing they just passed the shit last week. Matter of fact, yeah, last week where I think there's going to trial or they got sentenced. One out of the two.
You gotta have some type of dignity or shame inside of you to know that, yo, I can't be on the other side of people looking at me like that. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Dude, some people are just way too lost in their own fucked up ways where it is they don't have that.
That's true.
They don't have that. They don't want that. That's not for them. They just.
I think it's a lack of God. You don't know God, or you were working with the wrong God.
Yeah, it's a lack of connecting to your roots. Like you think like.
You tell a nigga, Phil, not to cut you off. Religion teaches niggas that once you do it, you can pray and you be forgiven. Once you tell a nigga that in a religion and he start following that, thinking that's the way, dude, it's over for everybody, bro. Because he feel like he can do anything and he can just pray about it, and then it's nothing. He's not going to hell for it or nothing.
Oh, not to cut you off. Remember that word I was telling you I was gonna remember? How the shit started with the motherfuckers from them with the sex offender motherfucker, and he try to blame it on the black janitor.
That was like how many conversations ago?
That was today, nigga. That was today. A fucking Looney Tune. Alright, I remember the word, nigga. Well, you don't remember the story where I was telling you how they came about, how they started?
Who?
The juice bar niggas.
Oh, yeah.
From him raping the white girl, and the white girl was the one, and then that basically ended up saving the black man's life. And when the cops end up seeing that how it wasn't a black man, because the evidence didn't match up because of time frame and all this shit where the black man was at compared to where that juice bar nigga was at. So the word is ADL.
Yeah, I know the ADL.
Yeah.
That's the military.
Yeah, but how that started is because of the nigga Lynch.
That's like that's in the 1930s.
Yeah, it's way before Hitler time and all that shit.
Okay.
So that shit started because of that, and they use him as like a mortar to basically end up saying, you know, this is how people basically crucify them, and they're anti this and anti that, all these other rest of things. So that's basically how this shit started, and they started and it's funded by a rapist organization.
Yeah, but that's the Z gang you're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
You're talking about the Zionist group.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Those are all European nations, like Italians, fucking Irish. All of those niggas made up the Zionist group.
Yeah, but I say any juice bar motherfucker I don't trust. I don't care if you.
Yeah, no. One is Ashkenaz and one is just all types of different European niggas.
Yeah.
So you got the Jewish people and you got the Zionist Jews. The Zionists is the mafia, the ones that's trying to take over the world, and the Khazarians are the ones that with the broad hats.
Mm-hmm.
You got the small hats and the broad hats. One is more eviler, but the other ones call us goyim either way, because even though they know that they're not real Jews, they call us goyims. They're the ones that read the Talmud and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They say that black people is just secluded in the world of come type shit.
And they're the ones that's beefing with the other juice bar niggas.
Yeah, they both don't believe in Jesus Christ.
But this is what I'm saying though. How the fuck can you not believe in God or heaven? I mean, how can you not believe in God or heaven when you end up? Hold on, listen.
Because
listen.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're trying to say. Because one can't snitch on the other because the other don't have a God either. So if you tell a lie on him, if you tell the truth on him, he can tell the truth on you, and all of y'all gonna go back to a pyramid of all of y'all not having no God, and all of God to go back to us. So if one fuck up, it's just like the Epstein niggas. If one of them snitch on one, then the other niggas snitch on all of them. That everything goes back to us. And if any nigga fuck up, it's gonna be the world's gonna wake up, and nobody can do it.
Yeah, but I was also gonna ask how can you end up saying you know, you don't believe in God and heaven when at the same time you still keep calling yourself the children of God. That's like me saying
because you from the house, but your parents threw you out the house. So you're still a seed of the house, but they just own you. You're not one of them.
They from the house, nigga. Them niggas out in the field, nigga. We the niggas in the house.
No, they're fallen angels, dude. These niggas are not real good people.
That's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. It goes back to us to gatekeeping though. We were the ones that basically end up teaching them that shit. So they're still yard niggas. They're still field niggas.
They know who they are. They just conned us to get into where they need to get into it to run the earth because they know there's no ending. There's no good ending for them. Either way, the end is going to be bad for them. So they have to live their life now. So they had to con us to take our position to get all of the gold and the riches in the earth to live their best life. You know what I'm saying? To have the best life. You know, they live in their best life. They got the most jewelry. They own the world. They're at the top of the podium. This is their world. This is their kingdom. The king is not going to be given to them in the end. They know that already. This is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why the devil tell niggas that when God come and Jesus come, he's going to take his people and bring them somewhere else and leave everybody else here to do what they want to do. The only way to God is through the Son. Muhammad, them niggas don't even acknowledge Jesus is who he really is. They say he gonna come back, but the only way to the Father is through the Son. You gotta believe in the Son that gets to the Father.
But then that's just like I gotta believe in your son, but then at the same time, I don't believe in your son. Now I'm telling other people to go ahead and believe in this shit and believe.
If I send my son for my chosen race of people, I ain't send my son for everybody. I send them for the chosen race of people.
Yo, it's thinking of. Go ahead, go something.
He the king of the Jews. Jesus is the king of the Israelites.
Agreed.
All right. So if he came to warn the world that what they're doing to the people is bad, and the ending is not for them. Remember, he came to remind them.
But here's a question though. You just you point out something. If he's a king of the Jews, right?
Yeah.
Then why did he speak ancient Aramaic?
But that's our language.
Yeah, I know, but it goes back. That's our language. Let me not say, but however, that's our language. I already understood that part.
Remember, we get exiled out of everywhere we was at. Remember, right now, if you go into ancient Palestine, drawings and arts on the wall, all of those people are gonna come back. If you go back to the biblical art, say like 70 AD Palestine, all of the arts from Palestine is black people. Those people have been exiled out of there, and they ran into other places, and they got into slavery again by other people, and they ran somewhere else, and they got into slavery by another people. So it's just different religions that owned these people over time, and these people been fighting to say who was gonna rule the world. So the Arabs been fighting with the Christians, been fighting with the Jewish niggas, been fighting with the Indians, been fighting with. Everybody been fighting to control the children of God, bro, because the end is never was for them, it's for the children of God.
How does it do?
So if they can make their kingdom on the earth, they're gonna live a good life right now until God comes back. Remember, everything go back to their kids. Their kids inherited everything. The Bible said the children shall suffer for the iniquity of their father. What their father did, they gonna have to pay for it because they inherited all of the blood from their father. So if you take 10 million years from now, they still won't be in possession of stolen property, Phil. If the cops come and catch you with stolen property, you're going to be in trouble for that. So the laws never changed. They just made their laws out of the laws that was given already to us. That's our law, bro. The Bible is our history, bro. Don't let niggas use no fucking.
No, I'm not denying you on that. But what I'm saying is just like, all right, if we spoke ancient Aramaic, right? This what I'm saying. Just follow me now.
I'm following.
If we speak ancient Aramaic and this nigga is supposed to be the prince or the king of all Jews, right? Then why is it that the Arabs end up saying that how ancient Aramaic comes from them? You get what I'm saying? It's two sets of people claiming this. It's two sets of people claiming something. That's what I'm just saying.
They can't claim it because they went and have their own God. They have their own God, which is separate from the original God. Their God is Allah. They should go back to fucking Petra and all of that. They should be separate from God. The Quran is separate from God. The Bible been out before all of this stuff. These niggas had to find a God of their own to compete with God's children, bro. Remember, God don't have a covenant with nobody on the earth except for his people, bro. Everybody, bro, his people, bro. He only dealt with his people, bro. Remember, Jesus called the white woman a dog, bro. You should not take the children from the food from the kids and feed it to the dog, bro. Like, bro, he was dealing with his people, bro. Jesus is the king of the Jews. It's just people don't understand because they fucked about the Jews is not black no more or brown. There's 12 tribes of us, bro.
Yeah. And we were all scattered around the four corners of the earth.
Four corners of the earth, exactly. These niggas just took some shit that they knew that could work for them until the end time, bro. Everything that's coming to them is already promised, bro. This war is already in the Bible. It's promised, bro. Nuclear war, bro. All of this stuff is in the Bible, bro. It might sound crazy. It's in there, bro. Our pastor is paid to lie to you, bro. He's not paid to read you the Bible. He's paid to stay on the same page for 10 years and get 10 years of your money.
Of course, I know because as soon as they deviate off of the shit, who you think gonna end up coming out upon them? The same niggas, The same niggas that they end up putting they black money. Yeah, they put their black money into these white business banks.
Right. You gotta teach the kids what they tell you to teach them. You gotta give them the medicine they tell you to give them. You gotta do everything they tell you, bro. This is their world, bro. It's in the Bible. It tells you, bro. The Bible tells you the devil is the king of the earth, bro. It says he's the god of the earth. The devil is the god of the earth, meaning free will. Was you a fruitcake nigga, one of those, you could be successful out here now, bro.
Of course, and especially that's a big thing for black people too.
Exactly, bro. So all of those things, this place is turned into Sodom and Gomorrah. Do you know that you could go over there right now where the fire and brimstone happen and pick up brimstone off the floor, bro? And that shit is 98% like
sulfuric acid.
That shit is 98%. It's real. It really happened. It's a big ass fucking mountain of salt over there. Where God turned, I think this nigga wife.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the lady when he told her not to look back when she turned back. Yeah, she looked back.
It really happened. They got the mountain over there that the top of it is burnt.
Yeah, I know, dude. Oh, yeah, trust me. Trust me. Well, when you think I'm not into the religion, I'll be.
Hold on. The fucking religion. It's not a religion. It's a history. right where Moses parted the sea on both sides, the sand turned glass. That's how they know it really happened. The sand turned glass. You could go there right now. It's glass. Underneath that water, all of the chariots and shit is under the fucking water right now. It really happened.
I know that. I seen that too.
So when niggas tell us that this shit is a fairy tale, they tell us this and that. It's a fairy tale because the people that say they are is not. And their job is to push us far away from our God as much as they can.
Agreed.
That's all it is, bro. That's all it is, bro. But once you know the truth, you gotta do the truth. You gotta do it. Like, if you're woke and you still living in the lie, you fuck. That's why I had to stop eating pork, bro. Stop eating shellfish. I try to be as good to people as I can. I got my sin, bro. I smoke cigarettes and shit. I do my smoking, but I get into studying when I smoke, bro. I try to learn the truth. I don't live a lie. I don't lie to niggas. I don't... Like, if a nigga younger than me, bro, I'll give him the truth. I gotta give him the truth. My job.
Nigga, what are you talking about? You just ate pepperoni last night.
Hell no. You crazy?
I saw you ate pepperoni, nigga. I had the drones up in the air, nigga, with the Iranian niggas, nigga. You ain't see my drones up in the air with the Iranians watching you, nigga?
With them fucking missile odds, nigga. If you ain't seeing right, nigga, I don't know what to believe.
I seen straight through them walls, nigga. I had this shit on heat vision, niggas. My drone seen your ass eating that pepperoni pizza.
If you had no heat vision, you know I wasn't eating no hog, because you know spirits is in the hog. You want the spirits on
that nigga over there eating with the elites. I gotta watch this nigga.
Bro, you see what I'm saying, man? This shit is crazy, son. All these niggas came together and then they started fighting. See, one thing with the white man, they'll come together to conquer us, but after they'll fight each other to see who get what.
Yeah, that's what I keep telling niggas. It's the truth, but I told niggas, like, look, I told you this the other day. I said, yo, this war is not ours, dude. It's two white people fighting against each other.
Bro, the war started with us. The war in the earth started with us. Once the first man conquered us and took everything, then the other man got jealous and wanted it back from that person. And that's where everything started. If we never allowed these niggas to touch us, it wouldn't be no more wars. Because what that nigga stole from those niggas is what those niggas tried to steal from that nigga, bro.
Of course.
You fucking get what I'm trying to tell you.
Of course. Niggas passing
these
along.
Niggas
passing along shit that was already made and claiming it as their own.
Mm-hmm. Even Poon, I like him and all that, but he got shit that's not his.
Of course.
All of these niggas, man. This is our homes, bro. These niggas took us out of our homes and occupied it, bro. And it's funny because niggas that hate their own brother but don't respect that nigga on the way he thinks or where his mind is at. Niggas will talk about, oh, Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace to dad. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will talk about Malcolm X, rest in peace to dad. Niggas will talk about Muhammad Ali, rest in peace to dad. But they got that nigga right there with them every day. They honor that nigga.
And I just about to say that too, but I was about to say something else deeper. They don't even end up practicing what these niggas was preaching.
But they got a nigga right in front of them telling them the same thing
that
these niggas was talking about, because the nigga in front of them recite that shit plus what he know plus what that nigga know. So that this nigga right here is all of these niggas in one.
It's evolved information to
Exactly.
from past to modern.
So how you put the past in front of the future, gang? Huh?
Same way.
You got Dick Gregory here. You got everybody in one person sitting in the room, bro, trying to attack the situation. You don't even acknowledge it. Niggas be like, you know who you remind me of? Why I don't remind you of? You feel me? Why I gotta remind you of a nigga? Why that nigga remind you of me? Fuck out of here. I'm better than what you better than what a nigga think, bro. That's what I look at it as.
Niggas' minds is poison and corrupt, and they don't even know it. Boy, that's why a lot of motherfuckers out here would just be nothing but good old boys and good old girls, and then they wonder why people don't just look at them the way how they do, because you will never be nothing but a boy. You never be nothing but a girl.
You come outside, you fresh as hell, you looking good, you feeling good. You get no compliment. The same nigga that gives you no compliment, go somewhere, see somebody, yo, I like those sneakers.
It's the same shit. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, and I learned a king never get crowned in his own town, so he leaves and shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro. Niggas get used to your kindness. You know, so when the strangers see your kindness and don't even know you, they appreciate you because they don't even know where you're coming from with that. You know, you just gotta be straightforward, man. Feel me? Clairvoyant, man.
Yo, hold on. Not to change subject. Yo, this nigga John Bones is supposed to end up doing a fight, and this nigga Dana White just fired him on the over the weekend.
Dana White fired John Jones?
Yeah.
He probably fucked his wife.
These niggas, son.
It is what it is, man. We don't want to be under no fucking crackers anyway, man.
But I keep telling niggas, when I did the fight game, that shit was nothing but pimps and hoes, my nigga. Like, I figured out I was the hoe, my nigga. Like, you know, this, like...
You are. Niggas fighting for you.
No, I'm fighting for them.
Yeah, you fighting for them, but they fighting to own you.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, they're not even fighting. Actually, they're not even fighting to own me because I already gave myself up to them.
Yeah, but you fighting, them niggas fighting to see who pocket you go in.
Agreed.
It's like, yo, you got enough money, you can go in your pocket. Just bomb out.
Oh wow, these niggas is talking about doing a draft.
For what?
For the war, 18 to 39.
Fuck.
I'm reading it right now on Reddit.
You got kids though. Niggas can't grab us up. Niggas got kids. Niggas got responsibilities and shit. Niggas robbing stars.
And niggas will be like, we'll take care of your kids. We'll feed your kids. With this money, you'll go to fight for the war. You'll have enough money to take care of 50 kids.
I'll fuck around and go, bro. I'll fuck around and go, bro. I'll fuck around and go and help people, bro. Keep some money on me just to help people.
No, nigga, that's not the objective, nigga. No, you see now you gonna get lynched, nigga. You gonna bring back history, nigga. They gonna lynch your coon ass, nigga, because you're not following the top hats, nigga. You're not following them niggas. Some niggas sent you over there to kill them niggas. They ain't sent you over there to help niggas. The fuck you seen your draft contract and said help a nigga?
Them niggas gonna be watching like, what is this nigga over there doing?
Yeah, them niggas gonna be like, you know what? Blow up his vest. He got a gun. Press the button. Blow that shit up. What's his cell phone number? You're gonna be like, yo, babe, I'm boom.
This should remind me of Delta Force. Remember Delta Force?
What, the video game?
Nah, nigga, the movie.
Nah, probably don't.
Nah, you never watched Delta Force with Chuck Norris, nigga, when they hijacked the plane?
Oh yeah, that's an old ass shit. Damn, I haven't seen that shit in years. What the fuck? I haven't seen that shit in years. I gotta look on my Prime to see if matter of fact, let me look on my Prime now and see if I got Delta Force.
That's my man's. Niggas don't
Delta
know,
Force.
Niggas don't know, Phil.
Delta Force, the movie. Oh, I gotta take my children to see this Mario movie coming out April.
What's your favorite scene in Delta Force?
Me? Which one? The first one or the second one?
Yeah, the first one.
When he ended up persuading that blonde bitch to what was it? When he ended up persuading that, what the fuck he ended up doing? He persuaded her to basically end up following his commands and shit like that.
On the plane.
Yeah, the blonde head bitch.
Nah, I like when they went for the priest in the church, the fucked up niggas, and Chuck Norris on the bike, nigga. That was the hardest.
Oh, you talking about when he was on the dirt bike?
Yeah, with the missiles on that shit. Nigga.
I forgot that part too.
Yeah,
I forgot that part too.
Yeah, we gotta stream that shit, Phil. I'ma read this shit.
I could stream it because I could stream it because with the software I use, it allows me to stream without getting hit with copyright shit.
And we can run some Kung Fu and shit too, bro. We could do our shit different, bro.
Yeah, we could do that. Did he know?
Because niggas our age gonna understand, you feel me?
Yeah, we could stream, and then at the same time, because I got more than one monitor, at the same time, we could end up playing video games while we streaming that shit too. So niggas watching two factors in one.
Hell no, niggas gotta get that movie in, bro. And then we gotta stream on a rainy day where you know niggas inside.
Yeah, well, that's why I was going hard on them snow days we was end up having.
Like late 70s, 80s niggas, 80s kids, early 90s. Not even like.
If COVID didn't take them niggas, then yeah.
Like 80s, 90s kids will understand. And just play some good movies, man. And run it up. Niggas gonna be like, nah, fuck with these niggas. Start talking shit.
Yeah, I would fuck with that shit.
Like, he gonna blow this shit up, nigga. Get the fuck out. Yo, that shit be fire, son.
The niggas that already watched the movie already know what's gonna happen. Like, yo, I ain't see this shit in a minute, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And then they spoiling the movie for the future generation. And you see that shit, or the future generation be like, shut the fuck up.
Word. Watch Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yo, dude, I literally just had Courage the Cowardly Dog on. I literally just set that on the Prime TV to play in like the next 30 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I literally just did that shit. I literally just set the fucking remote to do that shit for the monitor.
Niggas out there, bro, that fucking shit like that.
Courage is my shit, dude. I love Courage. You know that's based off of a true story, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's based off of a true story.
Useless.
No, nigga. What's your offer? Oh, remember Shorty that I always fucks with, the good girl. She had brought up an episode to me in Courage the Cowardly Dog. Remember when the nigga? I don't know if you how heavy you watch Courage, but the nigga, it was an episode when the nigga ended up having the slab, and the nigga was like, "Return the slab, return the slab," and the nigga Eustace went to the door and said, to the screen said, "What's your offer?" The nigga's like, "Return the slab. What's your offer?" Nigga ain't answering. Nigga Eustace closed the door. Nigga Courage like, yeah, that nigga Courage, yo. That's my shit. Nigga Eustace said, "What's your offer?" All that nigga Eustace think about is money. So when you said that shit made me think about me with Eustace being money. Nigga Eustace said, "What's your offer?"
That nigga name is useless, nigga. Like he's useless.
But that shit based off a true story. They actually went missing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they actually went missing. That's fully based off a true story. Their husband and the wife.
Living in like a fucking
Yeah.
valley where it's like
Nothing. Yeah, a lot of like strange shit. They said it wasn't really like strange the way how the show depicted it to be, but it was strange enough. And then all of a sudden, like when people went there, because people knew they lived there, like in the middle of nowhere, exactly in the middle of nowhere, and that's exactly what the town would name. What their area? It's not even a town. Their area was named it's literally named nowhere. You can look it up. And they were basically nobody was there. Everybody disappeared. And I think the dog was dead or the dog disappeared too with them. Some shit.
Nah, that nigga went to find a hole. That nigga was smart.
Nah, the dog was actually dead or gone. Some shit like that. But I was
that
like,
mongrel ran, bro. He died of a whole life. That nigga was smart. It was one mission where he couldn't help them, bro. And that nigga said, "Oh."
Oh, you talking about the episode with cats, the red cat, because that nigga always used to be battling out with cats.
I've been watching
episodes of that shit that I don't even remember, bro. I don't watch.
All right.
It's just I remember like when shit'll go back to normal, bro. Like this nigga will go through his obstacles or he'll save her, and this nigga never believes. This nigga useless. Never believes shit.
You remember when that nigga had big feet? Eustace?
Yeah, it was useless.
I know what you're saying. It was an episode that that show is the shit, man. I'm gonna go watch that shit in the next couple of minutes, dude.
What about Ed and Eddie, bro?
Oh, that show is based off of a true story too. They said it's based off of something like during the Cold War era or some shit like that when the war had ended up happening. Those children are actually dead. So everything would basically end up happening there. All of those kids are actually dead.
That's crazy. I fuck with them niggas.
Yeah, Ed and Eddie's my shit. Double D.
You see the goat episode?
Who with Roof Raucus or whatever his name is. I am the son of a shepherd.
Yeah, the Indian nigga.
Yeah, I am a son of a shepherd.
That nigga, the goat had to eat all the grass in the name of the nigga.
Yeah, yeah, remember he. Nigga said, remember when that nigga would end up having them niggas get a job and peeling potatoes? Nigga said, Eddie boy, he's like, I could use energy for this potatoes. He's like, the nigga said, you get out of here, you're useless. He's like, but this one here, he's a little dim-witted, but he could do the job. Yeah, the nigga was talking about Ed, the retarded nigga. Nigga said, yo, he's useless. He's a little dim-witted, but he could do the job. The nigga, Eddie was like, mad. Nigga's like, how dare that nigga Ralph fire me and stuff like that. And Double D was mad too. He got fired. So they was trying to plan on. I remember that. Yo, that's my show too.
What about Jimmy Neutron?
That's my shit too. I don't know. They just ended the shit. I gotta watch the last episode to see how that shit ended.
There had to be some wicked shit that ended that shit because that shit was good. That was my favorite fucking cartoon, bro. Jimmy Neutron.
You never watch Rocket League?
Rocket League, it was cool.
What about Wild Thornberries?
No, I never watched Wild.
What? Wild Thorn?
I did, but I didn't take it in. Like I had other shit. Like I'm not gonna let this shit rock and go watch Wild Thornberries, nigga.
Wild Thornberries was the shit because you started learning.
End up in mad different obstacles, but I didn't look at it like that though. I didn't look at it as learning, bro.
Nah, cause it was breaking down like the history. But all right, so look. Like I broke down this shit. We gonna get back to Jumanji. I broke down this shit to Shorty that was here, and I said, "Yo, isn't it ironic? It's not even ironic. Isn't it scary how the same people
Moving like Columbus and shit.
Yeah. Listen. How is it the same people that basically we allowed into our places and shit like that is the people that's putting the animals at extinction to where there's now the same people that put the animals to extinction is the ones that end up having the animals in incarceration. She's like, what you mean? I was like, what do you think zoos and aquariums are? They're basically places where they could preserve these wildlife creatures so that how they don't end up going endangered. They end up doing a lot of overfishing. They end up doing a lot of hunting, a lot of shit. It's like the same people trying to save something.
Not to cut you, but it says that about them in the Bible. So God blessed them with being hunters and wild men of the woods. So they gonna be woodsmen and fierce hunters and shit. And meat eaters and shit. That's why the niggas, caveman, hop out the cave, eat the steak with the blood and the blood lovers. If you eat the steak with the blood in it, that means this shit really boils down to all of y'all eating fucking flesh then, bro. If you think about it.
Yep.
Unless some people change their tradition. Like, if I go to Dominican Republic and I don't eat ackee and saltfish, and my kids grow up, maybe they won't eat ackee and saltfish because I didn't have it to give it to them. But if the people that's still eating it for centuries and their kids are born and they get introduced to it and they grow up eating it, they get used to it, they love it. So you go buy a steak and you get it rare when you go out and you get the taste of that blood. But when you go home, that nigga's cooking human origins and shit. Your bro is 61,000 fucking black female that was missing, and because they labeled them as runaway, it's no APB go out about them. They label them as runaway. They don't label them as missing.
But how can something like an APB go out when it's these motherfuckers that control that shit? They're ones grabbing them.
But they don't go out as missing.
Yeah, no, I know.
Run away. Like a 15-year-old girl ran away from her house last night. It don't be like missing, like all 15-year-old girl is missing.
Yep. Not to change the subject again. Did you end up seeing that not the episode, the thing on? I end up seeing it. Tel Aviv blackout after Israel targets power plant hit by ballistic. No, not that. But I was saying, what's that football player that ended up playing for the Cowboys and shit like that?
Oh, I don't watch no fucking.
Yeah, I don't watch the shit. I don't watch the shit neither. But it's a football player, right? He was supposed to get married, to his wife, and he ended up. I don't remember. It's a black dude, bald head and shit like that. He's worked
No.
he's like I'm gonna tell you his name. I'm gonna tell you his name right now. I'm gonna tell you his name. Dak Prescott.
No.
All right, so his net worth is ranging from between 250 mil to 300 million dollars, right? So he ended up telling his wife, yo, they basically about to get married really soon, and it's supposed to be in Italy. He said, yo, in order for this wedding to happen and this marriage to happen, you got to end up signing this prenup. Yo, rumors has it, the marriage is not happening because she refused to end up signing the prenup. And guess who it is? It's a white girl. A white girl, a nigga trying to marry a white girl. So the rumors are, yeah.
It's because these niggas don't read, so they don't know what been happening. Our ancestors all these years, these niggas been married to these bitches and bringing in our family, and they always been our demise. They even took the royalties from us, bro, just by fucking with them bitches and having our women fucking with them niggas. Because they just want our wealth from the beginning. They want what we have. It was
and that's the thing. She came in and met the nigga with the money. My nigga, like I could end. Yeah.
You think that's beautiful when in all reality, the melanated woman is the beauty.
Yeah, exactly. But this is what I'm saying. Not disagreeing with everything what it is saying. I'm saying if you and I end up starting a business together, right? No Diddy, and you and I end up having a contract agreement. No, you entitled for 50% of that. Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. She's entitled to that because of white princess treatment.
Well, you know what he should have did? He should have put all the money in his mother's name. Everything goes to his mother. He has nothing in his name, so he signed that with her.
Now you know what I would have did? I wouldn't have married her the white and dark. No, listen. I'm not talking about her just for her skin complexion. Yeah, I would have stopped talking to her completely. I wouldn't even talk to her because of her skin complexion.
I would have just told her, let's go shopping and leave her right there.
No, I wouldn't have told her that shit. She wouldn't have got entertained by me because I don't like white girls. But what it is I'm saying is, I would have ended up.
So what if it's the princess of Saudi Arabia?
Nah, dude, like I don't like Arab people. It's not all right. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like Arab peoples for a distance, but I know their history compared to us. You get what I'm saying? So I would keep my distance. Like I'm not saying like, yo, I'm all about genocides against these people. I'm not saying that. What it is I'm saying, like, yeah.
That's why we need to get back in power.
Exactly. But I would just end up saying like, you know what? Like even if somebody end up telling me, yeah, my princess daughter loves you, and you're gonna end up getting into this family. Now, this is what it's saying. Now, I wouldn't marry her, that white girl, and this goes for all of the females too. I wouldn't marry them, and even the Saudi Arabian chick you was talking about too. I wouldn't marry them underneath their indoctrinated program. I would marry them underneath my. Yes, I would marry them underneath my shit, and then you know how I would end up doing it too. I would do it on a trust, because now once I basically end up owning that marriage certificate, she nor the government cannot intervene and say anything about how it is. Anything could both basically be conducted in our household, whether we're together, separated, or divorced. Because now, if I go, it goes back to now I got to go ahead and change my religion to go ahead and worship their beliefs. It's the same thing as me going to go ahead and have a Christian or a Catholic wedding when it is I don't accept that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, like no amount of money in the world will make me end up like if I was struggling in life, I'll be like, yeah, I'd rather.
But you gotta know how to carry yourself. Like you say, you gotta set it the right way, and if they for that, then that's when the marriage happens. But if things don't go the right way, then it'll never happen.
But
because you're not gonna give your seed away. I'm not giving my shit away.
Yeah, but then that's me being a contradiction because now it goes back into excluding black women, right? So it goes back into this fact of it now. If I go ahead and marry an Arab woman, now I'm accepting all of the slave trade, what it is they do, and they still basically do.
Not even because I'm making an exception to take that wealth and do something.
That's not an exception because they're not going to allow me to use that money for that.
But then the marriage will never go.
But how? Yeah. But how?
You should get married.
But how would you know? But how would you know that? How would you know? This is what I'm trying to say. You won't know. You will end up getting that chance unless you end up marrying her first. You get what I'm saying? Unless you end up coming with these stipulations, you tell them ahead of time. Listen, you got to give me this amount of money.
Nah. But that's what I'm saying. If
Mm-hmm.
you come correct and they come correct, then the marriage is gonna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A contract. A contract.
You can't even think about marrying her if the thing don't come correct. But I'm saying if it come correct and you marry her, then everything is gonna be your way. You're gonna have your seed same way. You're still gonna keep your name. Everything is gonna be so when your kids are being born, is gonna have your name still, and you inherited wealth because now you're married into their family. So now you brought your family into it. So now you're still on your land. You can take that money to build your shit on this side. And if they want to come visit, they can come visit. But there's no changing nothing that's going on. Everything is set in stone already.
Yeah, I agree with you. But this is what I'm saying too. Like I wouldn't use that. I wouldn't do that because at the same time, it's me being a contradiction. Because now it comes back into this fact. Now I got to go ahead and use blood money to get blood out of money.
Oh nah, I'm just taking back what belongs to me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So it goes back into that. It goes back into trailing the money. So in order for me to go ahead and get myself and my peoples free, I got to use the blood money what they were using and they're still using to basically end up freeing my people. So it's blood money washing blood money. You get what it?
Got the money from?
That's what I'm saying. So it's blood money using blood money.
But they got it from you, and they use your blood, so you claiming your blood back.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's a contradiction, though. That's me going against my people. Nah, it's me going against my peoples because now when it's just like what.
Going against your peoples when you doing everything for them.
All right. So example, Selassie, when he ended up fucking the African girl, they was happy. They was ecstatic. The people of Africa and kept when Selassie ended up doing that.
It was never nothing happy with that because Selassie came from Saudi Arabia.
That's what I'm saying. I said his people. I said his people was happy.
Yeah, now that's why you gotta make your people happy by taking it back.
But that's what I'm saying. And in order to do that, how I gotta end up doing? I gotta wash blood money with other blood money.
You gotta infiltrate. This is how you infiltrate. You sneak into the family.
And that's
what they did to us.
And you don't think they would love that seed? Because who's to say something is not genetically wrong with them motherfuckers too?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's why we're not supposed to mix with.
So you get what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
that's me. That's me.
That's why you got a lot of
that's me hurt.
running around.
Yeah, that's me hurting my ancestors. My ancestors, when I die, they're gonna be like, nigga, you took the money.
It's time for peace and it's
Yeah.
time for war.
Yeah,
That's all.
yeah, you
That's
took
all.
you took the money
You're
to.
supposed to mingle.
Yeah, you
If you marry a woman that eat dog, one day you gonna eat dog.
you gonna eat dog too, because if you kiss her, if you
Separate.
yeah,
Separate.
if you kiss her, you fuck her, you eat her pussy, nigga. You kiss her ass, you eating fucking dog.
Yeah, you eat dog.
It doesn't fucking matter. And
That's why, and that's the things I be telling niggas, like, yo, bro, we're separate people unto God, bro. Like, real talk. Like, if you look at what we eat, we don't really eat nothing. We just eat what we learn from our oppressors. Like, all of that stuff is what we learn from our oppressors. Cause we simple eaters. We never ate all that crazy shit. If we did, we would have still have our traditional stuff we did before, plus mixed with the oppressor shit. All we eat is mad buckets of meat and fucking mad weird shit, bro. But then we love fruits and shit. We know herbs. So maybe our diet was just fruits and herbs at one point.
nigga, I agree with you on that. Look, them niggas ain't know nothing about seasoning.
Just like you said, you said these niggas, they hunt every animal out. And I tell you, that's what they were called in the Bible. And look at it. They hunt everything to exist and they still eating it. So who to tell that we didn't learn eating meat from them?
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you, but we end up giving it low pizzazz, nigga, because you said we use our herbals and all that shit. We was the one that taught these niggas how to season the shit where it is now. We not getting parasites. or the food is flavored properly too, or is healthy to some kind of extent. Because these niggas eating the shit raw, no kind of nothing.
And they was catching gout and all that shit. Eating raw pork, nigga, with blood in it, nigga. You like for something.
Yeah, niggas don't understand that shit. Like, yo, like it is like a basic form of history, nigga, and just like, you know, you can't break and have this conversation down with everybody. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it goes back into like, I would never do that because that's me dishonoring myself, and that's me dishonoring my ancestors. So it's just like, you get what I'm saying? Like, let's say you see a nigga pushing out some kind of drugs and shit like that. Like, remember how the family that was big on the opioids, that opioid family that was pushing out all the opioids, some niggas end up getting that time, jail time, whatever the case is, a couple years back, that white family. So let's say you see a nigga pushing out opioids, right? You don't like opioids, but you know these niggas is rich, and you know these niggas opioids only became a pandemic because it ended up crippling and hurting a lot of white people. Yeah, the white people, exactly. So let's say now they was end up pushing opioids in fucking black communities and Spanish communities, right? Boom, we end up seeing that shit now. I end up meeting one of their family, or you end up meeting one of their family, and you be like, yo, like, you know, they got the money, this is a change for me, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go do this and that to go ahead and change the shit. By you doing that, you're still selling out, and you got to understand and see that too. I mean, it's nothing wrong with infiltrating the shit, but just look at people now that's cops. They say they want to go ahead and change the system, but they can't change the system. People that becomes cops, they say, yo, they want to go ahead and help it. These niggas can't ever go ahead and change the system because these niggas got to do some.
They never had it in their heart to change the system because once you sign up to be a cop, you already know.
Yeah, you sign that contract. You sign that contract.
You know I don't want to be a cop because I can't do what they want me to do, nigga. So that's why I ain't a cop.
So that's why I'm saying to you, I can't do that because now it's a contradiction to me how it is I praise myself and how it is I praise my ancestors. And when it's my time to go and I got to go ahead and check in, my nigga, and when or whatever the case is, I'm leaving behind half-bastard fucking kids that's mixed with a fucking clan that's still fucking enslaving shit, and then they're gonna end up teaching my kid those fucking glorified enslavement fucking castrating ways.
Yeah.
And my children inherits that bloodline from that too. It goes back into what we was talking about earlier. When these people was coming out from the mountains, when they was raping our women and shit like that, nigga. Like I can't do that. And mental, all of that shit, all that DNA goes on to the next generation. It might end up missing that generation that comes. Well, we won't know. But is that a gamble you really want to take? Because if let's say if it missed the next generation and 2 generations down, now somebody comes back out with the same barbaric fucking behaviors as these motherfuckers that you.
Lack of education can play a part because you don't know till you know.
All right, I hear you on that. I agree with you on that. However, my question, I'm gonna let you speak. Sorry, Jay. However, my question is, right? Lack of education. Who was the one that educated or started slavery and racism? What you get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? What education came about from that? Who started it? So we could say lack of education, but obviously some way and somehow and somebody started this lack of education of racism and slavery. How and who started it? This is history from thousands of years, as we're saying. That's all eradicated, and we don't know. We don't even know.
Shipments of people, just like how they don't know.
But who was the first? But who was the first person?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot to do. If you don't read, you're just gonna guess and listen to what everybody tells you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lack of education could come from anything. And experienced education could come from anything too. Experienced education could come from your lifestyle experience. You don't have to read a book. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to go to college.
Yeah, and also listening is an art.
That too. That's what I'm saying. Studying people. And that's also a form of lack of education too. It also depends upon what it is you're listening upon too and looking at too.
Yeah, because not everything is true.
So that's my you gotta find that needle in the haystack. But that's my question. You just made me think on some shit. Who was the first motherfucker to start racism and slavery?
Once they fuck with us, bro, remember the Egyptians had niggas as slaves, right? They even go back before that, bro. Remember?
I'm not this. I'm saying you're not right.
Remember that guy I told you about? That was before Egypt. that wrote the thing about his son. That he wrote what he wrote to his son, basically telling him to be a good man and have manners and respect. And that writing is like way before, it's like mad fucking long ago. That was like the first form of writing.
Yeah.
So the black man always been on the righteous path, bro. We always been on the righteous path, and until we trust the animal. So we basically took an animal off. Think about it, bro. They showed a horse on 2 legs coming up off the legs. These niggas was on 4 legs and they coming up off the 4 legs and into the foot now, bro. These niggas is the education and the higher learning was never for us. It was for them. That whole curriculum of higher learning and third eye opening up. That's all for them, bro. Because now they learning medicines and stuff like that. So now they're getting to the pinnacle of conquering the earth. Because they never knew medicine and they never knew how to eat and work out and stay healthy and strong. But now they are. So now they like the horse off the 4 leg going on the 2 leg. It was never for us. We was already connected to the earth, bro. So when they came in, that's what was their plan. To become very educated and to conquer us by knowing what we know. And if they know what we know, then we won't be the rulers no more. They will be. Because all the money go back to them. And they got the bad heart enough to kill everybody and take everything, bro. That's worth something. Word. Fucking crazy.
Wow, the UAE says it did not participate in attack on Iran and did not allow its territory, airspace, or waters to be used.
I'm not even into politics. It's just a bunch of religions fighting on God's earth.
I just basically look at it as a distraction from something that's bigger because everything.
If I keep watching that,
it'll drive you crazy.
I'm gonna go buy fucking defense weapons and shit.
Yeah, it'll drive you crazy.
I ain't trying to do all that shit, bro. But like I said, bro, we were civilized, bro. We taught these niggas how to bathe and grow and treat the animals, and there's a lot of us, bro. We've been left Africa and occupied. And as God made the first man from the dust of the earth, you don't think it was black man everywhere already, bro? It was everywhere. The world was given to us. Remember, the white man is still fighting to conquer the earth. That means he never had nothing. And people understand that. They understand everything. Everything was given to us, bro. He's still trying to conquer, bro. They've been fighting this war since the beginning of their regime, of them existing, bro. Ever since they came into existence, they've been trying to conquer everybody, bro. Even before the Romans and shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Niggas was just put here to cause chaos, bro. And people don't understand that. They look at them like, yo, you racist. I'm not racist, bro. It's just the truth, bro. These niggas want to kill you for what you have and stack it up and kill the next thing and stack it up and out of here, man.
Stack it up and watch your bodies count. And here's the thing. I wanted to end up saying this too, man. I'm gonna make a video about this later on. Yo, for the juice bar peoples, right? Yeah. I find these niggas to be such big narcissistic peoples because it's just like, how can you end up saying you're like that's like me? You laughing? But
I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but just think about it, my nigga. If I punch you in the face, Jay, right? And people ask me like, yo, why Jason beat you up so badly? And I'd be like, yo, because he threw the first punch, or he said this, like, but was it really him that threw the first punch, or was it, or because he basically ended up saying something X, Y, and Z that I retaliated and I got my ass beat? So now everybody else wants to feel sympathetic about me and wants to come after you, but I was the first one to basically end up causing the harm and causing the issue. It's like, my nigga, like, I can't go ahead and throw stones.
It's even deeper than that. Because
yeah.
You're saying me and you is deeper than that. It's like basically a crackhead dog that's just known to bite. That's what he do. And then you got a little poodle over here, and then you mix the two. One is gonna kill one. He was made to kill, bro. That's what niggas is not getting, bro. Niggas is not getting that. These niggas is lack of melanin and all types of shit. These niggas is crazy, bro. That's why these niggas choke niggas out, bro, and slaughter their families and shit.
and sleep with their own families like it's nothing.
Them niggas kill black people like it's nothing, bro. Them niggas don't like hearing black, bro.
The only time they want to hear black is when black is paying their taxes.
Is if you act the way they want you to act.
Yeah. And
Or manipulation.
and niggas
How
don't
you
even.
gonna manipulate another man to be what you want him to be, bro?
But this is the thing though. Black people don't understand this. I'm gonna wake you up on this because I know you don't like insurance. But listen, when a black person don't have insurance now, right? That's cool because at the end of the day, when you get buried, when you die, guess what? Guess what end up happening? Your family still got to go ahead and pay for your burial. That's still insurance money. That shit still goes to them. And let's say boom. Now a nigga go ahead now and they do or don't have insurance, right? Whatever the case is, guess what end up happening now? They still own your birth certificate from the day you're born. So they still end up winning regardless or not. So amount of the time, however, you're gonna be here, whether you're a stillborn baby or you're gonna end up being here for the next 3 months, 6 months, 8 years, however long you're here on the earth, from when you're born, them niggas still end up owning you. And from when you die, them niggas still end up getting paid and owning you too. So it's no matter which way how you run from it, they still own you until you learn how to separate and deviate yourself the way how they deviated themselves from being a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're the only people in the world that basically end up having dual citizenships to different parts of the world, and they end up having diplomatic immunity. So anything they basically end up doing, except for in China or Russia, they cannot basically end up go to jail for.
Yeah, because the doctrine that they're in the word. The people are in the word, and they took the name of the people in the word. So they became the people of the word. Everybody's supposed to respect us. But they turned the word against us. They made themselves the people of the word.
Exactly.
And then you got Christianity, you got everybody that has to believe in them because they believe the word they come out of. So it's an old manipulation of gangsters that work with each other to keep God's people down so they can stay up. So you see where the devil is working right there? They all working together, bro, to keep us down so they can stay in the spot they're in.
Yep, agreed.
That's the work of the devil, bro.
Agreed.
That's the fucking how many-headed bull?
You talking about?
That's a three-headed serpent.
You talking about the Hydra?
Or four-headed serpent. One of them, three-headed serpent, or one of them, bro?
It's 4 or 6 heads of the Hydra. The serpent. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. So those are the nations that's together. Well, that should mean something, bro. These niggas be fronting like they running wars. It's just to run the media, bro. And have propaganda and people watching the TV and shit so they can get paid from the TV too. It's all propaganda. You get paid to sell ammunitions and guns and harvest bodies and get blood and, it's a whole corporation of everything, bro, they doing. Because that's only the time of war they can get the children. You kill the parents, kill the children, and you take the children, take the blood or whatever.
And what happens with that CPA, adoption agencies, all of that shit is all trafficked into them.
Even adoption agencies, bro. The Israel people was cutting the heads off the Palestinian kids, bro, and draining them of the blood.
Yeah, I know that, but all that too. I know you talking about before those times, but adoption.
No, nigga, I'm talking about right now, nigga. The war they had in Palestine, they was killing the people, bro, and taking organs and taking.
Oh yeah.
All of that shit is redacted, though. Niggas didn't even bring none of that shit. That's why Netanyahu was wanted, bro. They was killing the people. These niggas running around in the people's dresses and shit. Underwears, playing with the women, underwears. Yo, bro, they got photos they didn't release. That's why them niggas all committing suicide. All of the soldiers is killing themselves, bro. They can't live with what they did. Them niggas did some wicked shit, bro. Modern times, bro. How you fucking wipe out a whole race of people?
I mean, they did that to black people, so it's nothing new.
But it's 2025.
I know you're talking about modern day times compared. That's what I'm saying. It's still ancient practices, still done, but it's just done in ways that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They reading the same doctrines. They read from the same books their forefathers did, and they read
their
forefathers' doctrines.
Hold on. I'm trying to read something while I'm listening to you. Nah, that's not true. Thought I was reading. I gotta look this up. I gotta see if this is completely fake or real. Nigga said, I think it's fake though. I'm gonna look into it. It said Israel made a huge mistake. Israel missiles accidentally hit North Korea embassy in Tehran or Tehran or whatever that place is called.
Tahiti?
No, in Iran. You know how them niggas be having embassies in Tehran?
Okay.
I gotta look it up. I don't want to end up giving wrong information for something what I read that is fake information.
But it says in the Bible that Israel is going to go down. It's going to be a mistake they're going to do, bro. They're going to do a big mistake. They have to go, bro. The Bible speaks about them, bro. The synagogue is saying, bro. Look it up. Type it in. Type it in Google. You heard? Type in synagogue of Satan and see what comes up.
I ain't gonna do that shit on this phone.
Nigga, just do it. It's just words, nigga. Just reading this.
Alright.
I'm not scared of the devil. Are you scared of the creator or the creator, nigga? Which one?
I'm scared of coke.
Well, smoke weed.
Yeah, you ain't catch on to the coke I'm talking about.
Shit, smoke weed.
Alright, let's see. You said synagogue and the devil?
No, synagogue of Satan, nigga.
Oh, you talking about Baller? Or whatever the nigga name?
The synagogue of Satan.
The one that they said that the Catholics say this.
Nigga, if you type in the synagogue of Satan, you gonna see what pops up.
Alright, let me see. It better not be your address neither, nigga.
So the motherboard, I gotta get my motherboard updated.
You niggas telling me about books? Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, they dropped the update this year for my motherboard. That so the TPM 2.0, right? That's for the anti-cheat for Warzone. They had to drop it for the anti-cheat so niggas can't cheat in Warzone.
Yeah.
When I run Ricochet, it's a thing called Ricochet. When I run it, the TPM kicks in so you can check if niggas have any hacks on their computer. So that shit was fucking with the Windows at first, so they dropped the update 2026 to debug that shit, bro. So I gotta wait till tomorrow and call up the people that made my computer and I just let them niggas do it for me while I'm online with them. Yeah, that shit gonna take a couple of minutes. Then from there, I'll be Gucci, bro. I'm gonna run this shit up, bro. I promise you. Once I get back right and I can move perfect, bro, I'm gonna be good, bro. I'm gonna do this shit right, cause it's funny. Every nigga I play with on my friends list, I'm better than them, bro.
Nah, you got 3 eyes.
Like, and you know what it was? Like, I was really passionate about video games growing up, cause I never had a video game growing up when I was a little kid in Jamaica. So every little chance, nigga, we'll play till I get blisters on my fingers and shit, and then I won't play again for like months, nigga. And then I started going to high school. I used to cut school to play video games, nigga. Me and my friend Dwayne, my nigga, I remember that nigga till this day. Me and that nigga used to cut school, play video games, bro, and then I left and came to America. When we came, I'm on board as a PlayStation 1, bro. We had a PlayStation 1 when we used to live in Bushwick. And then I used to go next door and play my cousin's PlayStation 2, play Vice City. They were like producers. They had a back room with a PlayStation in there to play there. Then when we moved over here, my brother bought an Xbox. And we started playing the Xbox with him. And then till like I got a little older, I got my own Xbox. You feel me, bro? So like the gaming is in me. Like I know I could have made it pro. Like there was one time I was 250 in the world, bro. Call of Duty, bro. 250 in the world, 2,000 wins, bro. I'm telling you, bro. And they did a whole update, send everybody back to 0, bro. So all that work I did, bro, all the skins I had, it sent everybody back to 0. Then I started with the lag. And then the lag started fail so bad, bro. Tell me that's not fucked up, bro.
Sound like a conspiracy, but I get what they're doing. The software what they made, it just affects everybody else.
Yo, so think about it, bro. I'm a gamer, bro. I'm a fucking gamer.
But there's also cheaters out. But there's also cheaters out there though. So they fucked it up for that shit too.
Out there, but they can't beat me. Cheaters can't beat me, bro. That's the only niggas that could fucking beat me in a gunfight. A cheater. Cause I put my recoils on 0, bro. So when I move my gun, it's so smooth, bro.
So that's
when I aim at you, my shit gonna lock.
So that's what I'm saying to you. If you know that, how you think other people feel that when they started fucking up their KD ranks and shit and their levels, or people that just started the game and say, you know what, let me try that.
Most of these niggas play just to play because they don't got nothing to do, and some people play because they about to go somewhere in a little bit. I play because I enjoy playing because I never had this shit. I got good at playing.
But you got to also think about it. Sorry, Jay. People that just starting the game. If you bombarding a nigga, you getting like 40 kills off of me in one fucking match or 2 matches. It's gonna get me upset.
Yeah, well, learn the settings and learn how to play.
No, I'm saying if you're a cheater, you get what I'm saying. You're a cheater. You're doing that shit.
But a nigga that like me, that's passionate, that practice how to fix the gun to get no recoil or anything while you're cheating, I know how to fix my guns, bro, and be playing just like I'm a cheater, but I'm not cheating, so I'm gonna spank you. It's 50-50 up against a cheater with me, bro. Yo, bro, I used to go crazy, bro. I used to get 20 over what I'm supposed to get.
Nah, go back on there now. Let's see how much players
I
are gonna put on you.
52 kills before, bro. 52 kills, bro. It's half of 100, bro. I can't move right. My analogs are stuck because they think I'm, you feel me? The new update. That should lock up your analogs, bro. This shit feel mad stiff. So the update loosens them shits up, so I'm gonna be playing like me again, my nigga.
Nah, you got 3 hours. You got 3 hours, nigga. Like how the cartels niggas say, you got 3 hours to get me my product or my money. You got 3 hours, nigga.
Bro. By the time that's fixed, even with Wukong, I'm gonna be moving mad fast this shit.
What?
I got an 8,000 hertz controller. It's running 1,000 hertz. A regular controller is 150 hertz. This is 1,000 hertz. I got the 5090. My monitor is 160 hertz. That's 551 something times 2160. So I'm running 165 hertz at 4K, 5K with a 5090 with a 1 gig speed internet with an open net. I'm gonna be spanking niggas, bro. When this, oh my god, son.
I know, but just remember, I was the one carrying the team, so I got you.
Yo, Phil, I'm gonna go pro when I pull up on niggas, bro.
Yeah, and I'm be the one that's gonna be carrying the team. I got you, man. It's not a big thing. I've been doing this, man. You know, get up on Battlefield.
It's crazy, bro. I got 500 niggas I play with, and all them niggas is looking like they good when I play the game with them. Some niggas get more kills than me. I'm like, damn, niggas looking at me like I'm trash now. And niggas be thinking, because you know how niggas think, oh, you making up excuses now. But watch what's gonna happen. Because niggas used to say I'm hacking, bro. They used to say I'm hacking, but nigga, I've been playing this shit since I was a little nigga. I was playing the first Call of Duty when it came out, nigga.
You know, who's the one carrying the team? Me, right?
Always been me, bro.
Nigga, come on, son. I've been the one reviving y'all niggas. Y'all niggas getting shot down. I'm like, all right, cool, revive.
Niggas can't beat me in no video games, bro.
You gotta revive y'all niggas.
See how niggas be passionate about basketball and shit? Nigga, I'm a passionate gamer, bro.
I ain't fucking with basketball. Fuck basketball.
I want to get the racing set up, nigga.
I told you.
I'm gonna get next.
I told you that's my next move. I got some shit set up for that shit too.
I might get my 57-inch back too, man. I might get that big bitch back. That motherfucker sitting here still, bro.
What, that slim TV? The one that's cracked?
The monitor I gave you, I got a bigger one than that, nigga.
Nah, what about the slim one you had in the doorway though? The skinny
Yeah,
one.
it's there still.
You still ain't fixed that shit?
Nah, I
I look for this. If I can find the screen, I get it fixed. But if I can't, and that's the C1. That shit is a beautiful TV.
I think the monitor for that shit and well the screen for that shit is like what over $800 for that shit, right?
Yeah, it's always gonna be close to what it costs. So you might as well you just buy it again if you want it. The C1 is better than all the C's that's out, bro. The LG C1, that's just nice TV, bro. That's the first PC TV they ever made. You could change the ports to PC, bro, and that shit look crazy, like an original PC, bro.
Mm.
Man, different colors and shit, and then it's running a chip, like a modern chip in that motherfucker.
Well, when you get that stuff, when you get that shit rocking, let me know, man. You know I'm gonna tap in.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Cause I seen you trying to play Grand Theft Auto earlier. I was like, why the fuck this nigga got off the game? Cause I saw at the same time. What was so crazy? You started your stream same time. You started your stream like 2-3 minutes after me. Trippy started his stream like a second after you. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, everybody's gaming. Then one of my other boys, he started his stream. I'm like, yo, everybody's gaming tonight, dude.
I don't even got Trippy stream, bro. That's fucked up.
I be trolling that nigga all the time. He goes online.
Yeah, I gotta get his shit so I can show love and shit, right?
Yeah, Trippy good people. Cause I was trying to make a donation to him, and the shit was locked. I'm like, and then he had reminded me. He had said, "Yo, if you're a Prime member on Twitch, you could basically end up doing this and that. Like you could sub up. It's free." I was like, "Word?" I was like, "I didn't know that shit."
Or you might as well just do it full time if you're gonna do it and just try to make that money. Like put in them hours, get your stream up, get your followers subs, and just make that money. If you start at $30 a day, just take it up to 100, 150, 200 a day.
Mm-hmm.
If you could do better, then you just keep doing better.
But that's what I was telling Triple. Like you got to be active every day. And you got to be streaming for hours, dude.
Yeah, that's why I gotta fix my shit so I can fuck niggas up. It be fucked up sometimes. I be running with niggas and I get no help. I end the game with 20-something kills and niggas have 0 kills and 1 kill.
I know.
And I'm like, damn, bro, I'm running with niggas that's not putting in pain. Cause
that's why you need me back on the team, man.
Game, bro.
That's why you need me back on the team, man.
Bro, I was top 250 in the world, Craig. Not just the city, but the world, Craig. Nigga, I would have been signed, bro. I swear niggas would have signed me already, bro. I was top 250 in the world, bro. With 18, bro, I had 1,800 to 2,000 wins, and niggas was not close to that.
Sorry, man. I got you when you get it set up, man. I'll make sure you get signed, nigga. I'm gonna help carry the team, nigga. It's not a problem, man.
And once this shit is fixed, nigga, I got a 50-90, nigga. Not a 30 series or 40 series, nigga. Not a 50-70, not a 50-80. I got a 50-90, nigga.
I got a 4/5, nigga. Fuck that.
Son. If they don't fix this shit tomorrow, so I'm gonna be tight, son.
Nah, you can't think negative, man.
I'm positive, man, but everything always fucking. I always gotta think negative, man.
There's nothing wrong with. No, just don't be too much in the shit. Yeah. That's why I just like I just stopped myself from talking. I was gonna say something. I was like, let me just clip it.
It's gonna get fixed though. That's what happened to the AMDs. I'm running AMD.
You gonna run the Wukong now or what, nigga? Or you're not streaming?
And this should get me tight. My controller's mad stiff, bro.
Even for Wukong? Well, you were saying because of the update.
It's a triple firewall. The TPM is a firewall, bro. It's like a triple firewall that's put up. So basically, when you run games, you run anti-cheat. It's a new system they set up. And before it was 1 point something. Now they updated to 2.0. It's a security tool. So when you run into that, it start up anti-cheat, and that is
is interfering with the controls because it's locking up certain ports that you need your control to go through, which they trying to monitor. They monitoring your controls when you don't need them to monitor your control. You need it to get free because your shit is locked up with the monitoring and seeing if anything interfering with it, any hacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because a lot of niggas is using Cronus and that other shit.
Yeah, exactly. So they did an update to free that up. So I just learned that today, a year later. So my KD is shot, but I never gave him a chance. I never stopped using my username. But now they gonna think I'm cheating now because my shit gonna go crazy. I'm gonna be getting like 20-something kills, 30-something kills. And they gonna be like, nah, this thing is cheating.
I bet you won't, nigga, because when you end up going on Players Lounge say you gotta get 130-something thousand kills, nigga, just to get $2.
That ass, bro. So you see that I wasn't bugging, bro. Players Lounge, I was okay. I was doing alright, bro. That don't make me dirty.
Nah, you did yourself dirty, nigga. You want to be an overachiever.
Is that an overachiever?
Yeah, nigga want to be an overachiever.
I'm trying to achieve something.
Yeah, but nigga, if a nigga tell you this what your quota is and you go over the quota, nigga, you gonna make the slave master happy and the slave master gonna end up expecting more out of you then.
That's true. Like, it's a strong nigga. He don't clock out at 3, he clock out at 7.
Mm-hmm. That nigga done finished up the work in 2 hours. All right. That's what I told you, man. Once some niggas, I don't know, man. You gotta look at it like a job. Even though you end up having freedom with it, it's still really a job because it's payment on the line. There's still money on the line. So if a nigga tell you to do this, fix these shelves or whatever kind of job it is, you do that. You don't do anything else more.
Man, it's fun, man. It ain't hard, man. It's like you got 10 bitches in front of you to clap all of them. What you gonna wait till the man say, "Yeah, attack these other cheeks"? No need.
Yeah, nigga. If I'm getting paid for it, and the nigga end up saying, "Yo, if you clap more than 10, of these broads and you clap 12, now guess what?
I was thinking with my fingers.
Yeah. Now, guess what? Your next porno shoot, nigga, you gotta go ahead and do 20 bitches. 20 bitches.
Hold on, let me get a bull up, son. What, bro?
Mm-hmm.
He's a motherfucking bullet, nigga.
I'll wait till you swallow whatever stuff is. No diddy.
He's hot. True there, nigga. True eat, nigga. Collard greens for dinner, nigga?
Actually, I ate some eggplant, nigga. Some stir-fried eggplant.
Eggplant. This thing is Korean now. What the fuck?
Yeah, nigga. I'm fighting for my Korean peoples.
Nigga, you just started eating eggplant for the last 3 years, dude.
Nigga, I grew up on this shit, nigga. You still a 1990 Hitler baby.
Oh, shit. And no wonder why you got the fucking eggplant eyes, you know?
Nigga. And the curls with it, too, to match.
Niggas seen so many fucking eggplants. I look like one.
Yep, my peoples, we don't eat that swine that you eat, man. That's why we're God's chosen. Because we eat eggplants, nigga. No diddy.
Okay.
All right. You want to go ahead? Maybe one day we can end up asking them to open up the kingdoms of heaven to you people. All right. But for now, you stay on your hell on earth. Plantains. I just had some fried plantains, nigga. What you talking about? Yeah, like my mom made some. She couldn't finish her shit, and I didn't know she had left some over. I was like, no fuck. Motherfucking eggplant. You don't know nothing about that, man. Especially some curry fried eggplant, nigga. Y'all niggas too young for that, man. Nigga, ask a Guyanese person what belanja is, nigga. We call that belanja. Y'all call it eggplant.
Who called it eggplant? I only learned about that plant when I came to the Americas.
Yeah, all right. This nigga talking about that. This nigga came through Mexico.
I came through South America,
nigga. Nah. We seen you, nigga. You was in Central America, nigga. Don't get that shit twisted. I could smell I could smell a fucking Central America ass nigga.
Yeah, I came from Cuba, nigga. I went from Jamaica to Cuba to Miami.
Nigga, you couldn't have come from Cuba, nigga. Castro would have already incarcerated your ass.
Don't forget, Castro was a nigga too.
Shit, that nigga ain't a nigga. That nigga's a nigga. That nigga's a nigga. That's the only nigga in the world survived so many assassin attempts. I forgot how many it was, but this shit is triple digits. It's up there. That Fidel Castro. That just goes to show you how ruthless these people are. If they could keep doing attempts, he's the only person in the world in the history that's in the Guinness World Record to end up having the most assassination attempts, and they all failed.
Will Fidel try to kill some people?
No, people try to kill him. The people.
I'm about to say, what the fuck type of history you was reading, nigga?
Nah, people try to kill him. The same people we talking. Same people, and they all failed. It's like, I forgot. It's up there. The number is high, dude. It's really high. It's like in the triple digits. I think it's past 100 and something. I think it's in the 2. Yeah, dude. His shit isn't like in the 200s. Fidel Castro shit is like in the 200s or the 300s. I know it's definitely 2. Hold on. Oh, damn. I don't know got that shit connected. Let me ask AI. How many assassination?
This shit's crazy. There's some ruthless people out here, boy. I'm watching YouTube, nigga. This shit is like, what the fuck?
Oh, damn. His assassination attempt is 638. Fidel Castro.
Wow.
They tried to kill him 638 times. So it is important to note that this figure includes not only actual attempts, but also plots, many plots too. So there was more plots as well too. In 1975, the U.S. Senate investigation, the Church Committee, confirmed only 8 specific plots by the CIA between 1960 and 1965. So, all right, one method was poison pills, right? the CIA connected mob. I remember that one where they end up having the mob and Bumpy Johnson and Malcolm X kill Fidel Castro. The next one was exploding cigarettes. I remember that one too. That was Fidel. That was on Malcolm. This was the one for Malcolm X. The exploding thing. Contaminated diving suit. Wow, they try to kill him. A plan. I'm not reading all this shit. 600 and something, dude. A diving suit lined with tuberculosis bacteria or a debilitating fungus. Exploding seashell. An elaborate scheme to place a brightly colored explosive Latin conch shell in an area where Castro liked to scuba dive. What the hell is a femme fatale? Recruiting his former lover, Martina Lorenzes, to kill him with poison pills, a plan she ultimately aborted. Ballpoint pen syringe, a hypodermic needle so fine it could be concealed in a pen, and inject a poison without the victim noticing. Dude, this is high explosives. The last known serious plot in 2000 involved placing 900 kilograms of explosives under a podium where Castro was scheduled to speak in Panama. These niggas is ruthless, dude. They was trying to send that nigga worse to the moon. 900 kilograms, nigga? That's not going to be nothing left of the body. Everybody who's going to be there is going to get hit too. That's like dipping a nigga body in acid, dude. Like that, his whole shit is disintegrated, gone. Shit. But yo, Jay, I'm gonna chop it up with you later, man. I'm gonna go ahead and go wash out these stuff my mom was left for me. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. Most definitely, man. Yo, be safe, man. All right. Laters. All right, chat. I'm out of here. Y'all stay dope and awesome. Thank you for tapping in. Peace and love. Remember, donations not mandatory. Y'all stay dope and awesome again. Peace and love and more for this. All right. Laters.